There we go. Don't worry about underlevel characters. Oh yeah, I mean, like, we have the potions or whatever to increase everyone's levels to where the game would like you to be at with the current part in the story. And also, like, levels aren't really, like, end-all be-all for trying to get through something. The only thing they're important for is if you suspect, or will probably look up, whether or not you get your craft upgrades at certain levels, then you would go level, but then once you hit that level, then there's not real much point in leveling beyond that. Like, the stats you gain are nice, but at least on Abyss mode, it's not going to make or break anything. Like, that one extra speed when monsters have like 180, 200 speed is not really gonna do much, so like trying to like level far beyond where the recommended level is on Abyss mode, not really worth the effort if that's what you're aiming for. Like, I mean, you probably overlevel naturally just from farming more Sepith and U materials. Wait, is the U materials not here? Actually, wait. Oh no, they display it down there. Wait, they display it down there, but they don't display it here anymore? Oh. Oh man, they just moved it entirely. Huh. Huh. Yeah, they only display it down there. Huh, interesting. But yeah, so I did a little bit of upgrading. Not too much because, you know, I don't really have much to work with at this point. But yeah, I did upgrade Lloyd's thing to tier 3. Not that I really have the capacity to get Adamantine Shield to UR, hell no. But, just for the future. Got Ellie's upgraded, so I can fit in, analyze UR to make her a stronger caster in general. Risha to tier 3 for a first thing here. But we'll have to find another UR ports to slap in, because not real much point in using either of these, unless I want to move Laforte UR over to Risha. But I don't really have a appropriate... Well, I mean, I could just slap in attack 2 here and then move this across. But then I kind of am debating, what do I switch out, because I would still like my hit 2 for accuracy. Also, I did give pretty much everyone but Lecter HP 2 so that they're more survivable. I did upgrade some people's quartz to tier 2, so at least feels a little bit better using them. But yeah, don't really have much else in the way of upgrades and stuff. And we don't really have a... what was it? An exchange shop here for any potential... Actually, no. I think with the U material I have, I don't even have anything that would even upgrade Deep Oshers if I... or Yellow Emblems if I really wanted to. Ugh. But hold on real quick. Did we ever... we did not figure out who can cook the potato salad. Well, we'll find someone eventually.
I'd love to cook for you. Hope this was worth the...
Oh, god damn it!
I'd love to cook for you.
Come on.
Hope this was worth...
Bro. Where's my peculiar?
I'd love to cook for you.
I love to cook for you.
I take...
Oh, mere soup. Ah, man, dude. If only I had Mobius. Oh, man.
Who says no to home cooking? This might just be my best work.
Yo, 5 turns? Alright. Also, wait, what's the description on this? A mysterious liquid whose luster makes it a fine substitute for a mirror. Hey Mel, how you doing? Smooth cube. A completely tasteless and odorless white cube that has long since hardened. Oh dear god. But yeah, actually, let me see. Is there anyone with actual different dialogue? I know Sansan's in a different spot. Risha, you and the others are heading out now, right? I'll be here waiting for you. So whatever you do, make sure you come back, okay? And yeah, no one else has been shifted. Going with them. He's been acting. Hey, as long as Sansan that's acting. Or sorry, no, that's been moved a bit. Okay. So let's just get going and get to that progression blocker everyone told me to at least move to before ending the last session. Huh. What's this strange feeling? Wait, is it a strange feeling that the progression blocker is coming up? Choosing to continue will cause the main story to advance. It will also not be possible to go any further in Lloyd's story for a brief period. Wow, really, yeah, it really is right there. Is something wrong, Lloyd? Oh, sorry. I thought I sensed something strange, but it must have been my imagination. Wait, why does my pocket feel bulkier all of a sudden? Huh? What? What? A mirror. How peculiar looking. Where did you find it? I'm not sure. I've never seen it before. Strange as it sounds, it just appeared in my pocket out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that just doesn't happen. I'm guessing one of the village kids must have slipped it into your pocket as a prank. Bruh, I don't think you can casually slip like an ominous looking mirror or handheld mirror like into anyone's pocket without them noticing. Maybe, but I doubt any of them could pull it off without me noticing. Well, if that's not it, then how did it get in my pocket? I can't even hazard a guess. I feel as though I have it for a reason. It's so bizarre. Where could it have come from? Progress in Lloyd's story has been locked for now. Progressing one or both of the other stories in order to continue. I'm really curious about this mirror. So how did it get into my pocket? So they really do just. Cause like again, like I know I could have just checked it out myself, but so when you get to a progression block like this, they actually just leave you to your own devices like until you get around to other paths. Interesting. And they don't really show you that mirror item. It's not really in the inventory, or at least in that currency counter yet. Also, since we keep looking at the DLC thing here, let's see, Crossbow Queen outfit, Moonlight Wedding. Oh, cannot be open until. Oh, so you have to switch to people's respective routes. Oh, until they're with you. Oh. Alright, let's just go with Lloyd for now then. And let me just go change the stream title a little bit then. Let me just take out this little portion. Alright, let's just go with Rean's route then. March 17. Heimdallr Central Station. Oh, I'm gonna be late for work.
We're finally here.
Damn, is it 10 already?
Sure is. Heimdallr's pretty far from Ymir.
Our next target shall be the muck and mire that gathers in the Vermilion City.
The Vermilion City C mentioned can only be Heimdallr. But the capital is gigantic. We're going to need some way to narrow our search radius.
You ask me, the racecourse in the Garnier district seems suspicious.
Do they now?
But
I know. I'll save having fun till our work's done.
I'd be happy to take you anywhere you like once we've ensured Prince Olivert is safe. As long as it's not the kind of shady businesses I know you want to go to.
I got you. Can't very well go to him in uniform.
in uniform.
That's not the problem here, Ash.
We can go for dessert though, right?
Of course. It'll be on me, even. Just focus on the investigation first. Let's start with Lady Arie, since she's agreed to speak with us.
To the training hall in the Leica District we go then.
Vermilion, muck, and mire. The morning after learning from Major Claire of Crossbell's occupation, we set about discussing how we should act. We also established contact with all the members of Class 7 that we could to inform them of the situation. First, there was the matter of Crossbell itself. We knew from the Major's intel that it was under the control of the former Governor General and his Ebon Defense Force. Anxiety over the region's welfare gnawed at us, but as it had been isolated from the outside world, we had no way to learn more. Indeed, there was little we could do on that front for the time being. Then there was the matter of the search for Prince Olivert and his wife. Their whereabouts remained unknown. Furthermore, the Round of Seven system we had used to stay in touch over long distances relied on an artifact stored on the Courageous 2. And with the airship stolen, that method of communication was lost to us. Our only clue, then, was the message sent to the Intelligence Division by C. Vague as it was, the information was undoubtedly our best lead in unraveling the mystery of the prince's disappearance. With hope on the horizon, we set about dividing ourselves into several groups. Major Claire and Yuna agreed to head east to get a handle on the situation in Crossbell. Meanwhile, Lord Matteus and Kurt would head west and rendezvous with the students of the Vander School. Muesli volunteered to return to the branch campus to meet up with the principal and her fellow students, as well as seek help from other sources. The others would all find ways to play to their strengths in aiding our cause. Meanwhile, I was to bring Altina and Ash with me, to Heimdallr, to follow the trail left to us by C's message.
That is basically our situation as it stands. His Excellency also asked us to tell you that he hopes you'll be able to look after the hall in his extended absence.
Thank you for updating me on everything going on.
It's the least we could do. Your husband did a lot for us.
And also push Kurt off the cliff.
More like put us through the goddamn ringer.
All while shrugging off our attacks like we were nothing more than a bunch of buzzing mosquitoes. He sent Kurt flying off a cliff, too. I found him quite terrifying.
I do hope he didn't leave you with any lasting trauma. Still, his is a measured hand. If he came at you that fiercely, he trusted you could handle it. I hope you can understand that he only did what he did because he saw potential in all of you.
We do. Don't worry. Yeah, definitely wasn't acting with any ill will. If anything, I'm the one with a reputation for being a stern disciplinarian around here. Based on how often I see my students quake at the knees, I'd wager they fear me more than my husband. We caught wind of that when we were here for one of our field exercises. Heard's got some disappearance. Surprised that guy ain't half, Tamartian or something. She's worse. Apparently so. In the time I spent with him, it was clear there was much more to him than his stern presence on the battlefield. He was kind enough to share some wisdom with me too. Was he now? He's a man of few words, so that's very unusual. I can't picture that happening at all. Same here. Please don't speak rudely about the man in front of his wife, you two. Oh, don't worry. I appreciate their honesty. Still, I'm glad to see you all seem even more united as a class than you did when you were last here. Do continue to look after my Kurt, won't you? Of course. We would even if we weren't asked to. And if he wants help getting into the good kind of trouble, I'm his guy. Ash. Ash. Getting back to why we're here, has anything out of the ordinary happened in the capital recently? The students who are here have split up across Erebonia to search for information on Prince Olivert's whereabouts. As such, I'm not as well informed on the situation here in Heimdallr as I would be. But there is one thing I feel worth mentioning. What is that? It feels as though there are more people coming and going than there should be. Especially given how there are no festivals or celebrations here around this time of year. It's making the capital feel more restless than usual. Differently from how it did during the summer festival. It's as though there is something stagnant in the air. I'd be glad not to deal with any... Wait. I'd be glad not to have to deal with any more coward spies like at the festival, that's for sure. But stagnant airs are you gonna get in the city to begin with? You feel anything out of whack, Schwarzer? Not especially if I'm honest. I'm guessing it's a relatively slight difference, ma'am. Yes, it may even just be my imagination. You lived in Heimdallr for a long time. If something feels amiss to you, it likely is. Hope keep that in mind as we investigate. I'm sorry I can't provide you with any more concrete information. There is one thing I can do, however. I'd like to introduce you to someone dependable to aid your investigation. Oh? Well, I'd say introduce, but you in particular know her very well. She should be here any moment now. Laura? Ah, there we are.
May I come in?
Oh. Wait, who?
I think I know who that is.
I suspected as much.
Oh, wait, was
By all
that?
means.
Oh, right, I forgot. Elise was in Saint Estraria.
Elise.
Hello, everyone. It's good to see you all again. The same to you.
So she's our little helper, huh?
Indeed. Sister to Rean, friend to Princess Alphen, and head of Saint Estraya's student council.
I kind of wonder if there's like a slight extra bit of dialogue should you romance Elise in Cold Steel 4.
The noble Elise Schwarzer herself.
The princess and Muse have already apprised me of the situation.
Okay, time out. Why does it feel like the dialogue's like louder than it should be? I didn't change anything. Maybe I'll just knock it down to my volume mixer by 1.
So I spoke with Lady Aurier and volunteered to aid you upon your arrival. I apologize if my behavior strikes you as meddlesome, but I am certain that I will be able to aid you in your investigation. You do know more about the capital than any of us.
You're not coming, and that's final.
But...
Out comes the big border.
wait, I want to hear how he says that again.
Out comes the big border.
Big border.
There's still far too much we don't know about the situation here. Given that our enemies pilfered the name of the Imperial Liberation Front, We could very well be dealing with terrorists. Involving a civilian in this would be downright irresponsible.
So I'm just a civilian, am I?
Rean, come on, be honest here.
Just a no-good student without a mote of power to her name?
That's not what I'm trying to...
Oh, I think it is. But even leaving that aside, your blunt dismissal misses an important point.
And what point is that?
That the situation at hand doesn't relate to me, when I am Princess Alphen's dearest friend.
But that is that, and this is... this.
As we speak, she is racked with worry over her brother's well-being. Yet, as the matter is confidential, she has to feign a smile and act as though everything is normal. She cannot cast her responsibilities aside and aid in the search herself either. And because she cannot, I will do so in her place. If I just sit by idly while she suffers in silence and do nothing to alleviate her burden, I won't be fit to call myself her friend ever again.
Please.
Looks like you lose this one, Schwarzer.
You realize both of them are Schwarzer in this context.
If I may, I think you would do well to put your trust in her here. Her skill with a rapier is formidable.
That may be so, but...
I have toiled long and hard to master the art of fencing passed down through our family. Of late, I have even grown under Lady Aurier's tutelage. And far from letting my pen rest while my sword hand improves, I have overcome many a challenge as student council president. I am no longer a cowering child in need of your protection, dear brother.
All right. Ash called this one right. You win.
Then...
We'll be glad to have your assistance.
But
if things get dangerous, I want you to do as I say. Deal?
Deal!
Well then.
I wish you all well in your investigation. Please, do be careful. Should I catch wind of anything you hear, I'll let you know immediately.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Then let us set off. I will do my best not to overextend myself and leave you all to carry the burden. But please, if you are truly in need, I hope you won't hesitate to tell me. For even I possess a strength that you can lean on.
Thanks. It's good to know you've got my back.
And the feeling is mutual.
Alright. Let's see. Oops, Elise. The daughter of House Schwarzer, Rean's younger sister, and Princess Alphen's best friend. She excels in her post as St. Australia's Student Council President. Alright, so, alright, our accessory situation's kinda scuffed. Alright. So, what's Elixir? Attacks and crafts drop oh, not again. All stats raised when HP is low. I'm pretty sure we should be using Virgo over... Well... Yeah, let's just swap that. Okay, so what can Elise do? Fragrant Garden, Physical S-Craft, Confusion, Swallowtail, Shockwave, Impede, Align, Magical Scaling. Holy shit! 50% heal with ailment recovery and stat recovery. Like a large area too. Here's Serenity. Oh, Strength, Art Strength, Speed for 4 turns. Not not bad, honestly. And dancing petals. Oh! 2 BP for 8 turns of evasion with some craft up and... You know, that's pretty nice. Huh. Alright then. Aw. Take care out there, everyone. I'll look into what is causing this disturbance from my end. Do what you can to support your brother and his friends in the meantime, Elise, alright? But of course. Hey there, I'm staying back to support Lady Ari and to be a point of contact for the others if they find anything out. Vanna and Rafen are out in the field. They'll be up to their ears in leads soon. Trust. Oh yeah, Carlos's dude! I forgot about that. Anyway, good luck with your search, dude. Together, I'm sure we'll have His Highness back in no time. We'll be sure to do our part. Count on it. Where's the cat? Okay, hold on. Is there anything around here I can interact with? Dude. We're gonna find some leads, dude. Huh. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to find a cat up here. I see a bit of gray in his whiskers too. I believe he's a stray that the students adopted after he started living here. Aw, they must really take good care of him. Yeah. Alright. Let's go check out the Leica District. Damn, at least just force close those doors. Didn't even need to move her hands. Let's see what to do next. We have to meet up with the rest of our friends who've come to the capital. But there's still plenty of time before our scheduled gathering. No point in rushing then. Shall we patrol the districts and gather some intelligence? That way we can meet with the others along the way. Given your familiarity with the area, that certainly sounds like the most efficient plan. That reminds me, apparently the violiner we're supposed to meet up with is from here. Right, Elliot hasn't been on tour, so he's been working in the city. Matteus is from the capital too. But Matteus, Elisa, Toa, and Sharon. I hope they're doing alright. I'm sure they are. For now, let's focus on what we can do. You're right, Rean. Oh, a little sub-event here? Wait, who was working here again? It was, Dorothy. Yeah, Dorothy was working here. Alright, you know what? Let's just start off from the very top, and then work our way all the way down. I forget, did Heimdallr have a casino place?
Should we check the Imperial Museum while we're here?
Wouldn't hurt to poke our noses inside. My old upperclassmen might even be on shift.
Wait, did Heimdallr have a casino? Like, I know there's Raquel, but I don't think so, right? Vainqueur. No, there isn't. Damn it. Here we are, the Imperial Museum. There don't seem to be many visitors today.
If it isn't Rean. Haven't seen you around here since the branch campus's field exercises.
Hey, Dorothy. Good to see you. How's work been treating you?
Pretty good, all things considered. Actually, my publisher's been pushing me to become a full-time author after how well my latest novel sold. But I like my work as a curator too, so I don't think I'm ready to quit just yet.
That's great. Always nice to have options.
God damn it. I thought this would be voiced a bit longer. I was snacking on something. Fujoshi alert. Choose our next words carefully to not set her off. And there's the other reason I don't want to go into writing full time. I'd probably become a total shut-in. I'd miss out on all this. I find the best way to seek inspiration is to observe daily life. People watching, so to speak. Why, as I was on my way home from work the other day, I spotted a budding flower at the nearby cafe that caught my eye. My mind went wild imagining the experiences that could end the precarious final days of his youth. Abort. We need to run. I can't keep doing this. My nose is going to bleed all over my blouse again at this rate. It's no wonder why Her Highness sees you as a kindred spirit. Oh, and it's good to see you again, Ash. I've been wanting to give you an update between the... Oh no. I've been wanting to give you an update about the joint publication between our old literature club and yours. All that's left is to gather a collection of poems by none other than yourself. Tatiana and I haven't given up hope that you'll submit them yet. Lay off, will ya? I told you I'll do it if I feel like it. It's only a matter of time before he gives in. No doubt. So, what brings you all to the capital today? Does it have something to do with what that Imperial Defense Force, or Imperial, I'm getting confused with the fucking Imperial Liberation Front. Ebon Defense Force group that occupied Crossbell. It doesn't seem like she's heard anything about Prince Olivert and Lady Schera. Yeah, something like that. By the way, is it just me or are there fewer visitors here than normal? You noticed. Actually, the museum put a restriction on the number of visitors allowed at once recently. Something came up that has us concerned. Concerned? What do you mean? You remember the museum is connected to a tunnel that leads to Heimdallr's catacombs, right? We've been hearing what sounds like voices coming from that direction lately. It's kind of scary. I would imagine. Do you think it could be monsters? Maybe, but if anything, it sounds more like a ghost. Something completely unnatural. I dusted off my old overstaff to take a look down there, but I didn't come across any signs of monsters. A ghost, huh? You expect us to believe that bullshit? Ash? Ash. Do you even remember what you just witnessed during the last 2 fucking games? What do you mean, ghost bullshit? Might I remind you that we've experienced monsters and a magic night down there already? Not to mention that this was the spot the Dark Dragon's nest appeared before the Great Twilight. Something abnormal happening again isn't out of the question. Come to think of it, Instructor Sarah told us she dropped by here a couple weeks ago. Oh no, a couple weeks. Damn, so she's probably long gone then. I wasn't here at the time, but the head curator told me as much. There apparently was a break-in, so she came to investigate. A break-in? What will there be a break-in for in the Heimdallr Museum? I don't think it has anything to do with the noises we've been hearing, though. Perhaps, but it wouldn't hurt to keep it in mind. We should begin our investigation soon. I did put a formal request in with the guild already, but I guess they're swamped with other things right now. They said it'd be a while before they can get around to it. That's a shame, but I'm not surprised that they would be busy. Right, but we can't afford to just let the situation go unchecked. Would you mind if we looked into it, Dorothy? Not at all. We would really appreciate it. This is gonna be a pain in the ass, but I guess it's better than letting this place get done in by a poltergeist or something. Whether the cause is paranormal or not, I think this would be worth our time. I agree. There's a possibility that we could discover something that pertains to our current investigation. In that case, you should take this. See the museum basement key. It's just over there. To the left of the main exhibit. Thank you, and do be careful. We will be. Ash 2. Oh yeah, I didn't look at the update here. Pride trampled. Yuna sobs in Rean's arms and at the news that her home has had its freedom taken yet again. But once she's done, she lifts her head determined to keep fighting. And for Ash, new and old. Dorothy is hopeful that Ash will submit a collection of delicate poems for the joint publication between literature club members from over the years. And Dorothy, a curator at the Imperial Museum and a Thor's graduate, the former president of the literature club, her imagination still runs wild. Oh my god, you can just see the little like, or what was it? Her cheeks like are a little bit flushed or whatever with whatever thoughts are circulating within her head. Nothing else here, right? Yeah, okay. Once you're in the main exhibit room, hang left and you'll find the stairs that will take you down to the basement. Whatever it is I heard down there, it sounded completely otherworldly. I'm sure you and the others can handle it just fine, but please, be careful, Rean. Let's see, can we look around some other things here? It pains me to think there could be trouble brewing in the catacombs of the museum I curate yet again. I can't deny it's possible given what's happened before. A door leading to another realm appearing and all. I hope you all will be careful if you're planning to go down there. Our first exhibit hall, located right by the entrance, features pieces throughout Zemurian history, from the ancient Zemurian civilization to the Great Collapse, all the way through to the Dark Ages and the Middle Ages. Now featuring the Arner family through history. If you would like to see this exhibit, please purchase a ticket and proceed to the second exhibit hall on the right. Let's see, Dark Age structures, years S0 to 300. Parts of buildings, oh dear god, parts of buildings estimated to have been built approximately 900 years ago. It is thought they used a different architectural style from modern times, but few complete buildings from the era remain to confirm this theory. Legend has it that the city was destroyed by the Dark Dragon, but the truth of this legend remains a mystery. The cityscape of Heimdallr we know today was built in the Middle Ages. Let's see, oh, actually I'm going backwards here, because they have it on like a little rotation here, right? So, ancient quarry statues, year unknown. Carvings discovered in an ancient quarry in the Nord Highlands. They're connected to the animist faith of the region, and are thought to have been made before recorded history. Oh yeah. I wonder if we'll actually get to those. Huh. Oh, excuse me. Imperial airships. While airships were first created in the Kingdom of Liberl, Ereboni has advanced the technology considerably. Displayed here are models of the Courageous and the Pantagruel. The Courageous is a high-speed cruiser owned by the Imperial family that utilizes a next-generation engine provided by Liberl as part of the Non-Aggression Pact of Towa II. Its use is limited by the Imperial government, but it was recently cleared to assist with Thor's main campus's field exercises. The Pantagruel was originally created by the Noble Alliance during the Civil War, but it has since been confiscated from Lemaire's... Wait. Oh shit, wait. The Pantagruel was originally created by the Noble Alliance during the Civil War, but has been confiscated from Lemaire's provincial army, and is now used exclusively by the Imperial family, each 1/60 scale. Man. Courageous 1 and 2, huh? Septian Church Relief. Year S1 to 500. stone released from early churches in Erebonia. The one to the left features the Holy Grail, the emblem of the church. As the church has existed for over 1,000 years, some historians theorize a possible connection to the ancient Sumerian civilization that existed prior to the start of the Septian calendar, but a link has yet to be proven. Septian Church Tools and Scripture, year S500 estimated. Now the largest religion on the continent, the Septian Church first spread through Zemuria during the Dark Ages. After the chaos caused by the Great Collapse, the order and stability the church brought with it was welcomed by many. Medieval Loom and Water Wheel, year S900. Labor-saving devices from the late Middle Ages. Though much work was still done manually at the time, many simple machines were developed over this era, leading to greatly increased productivity. Medieval Ship, year S600. A seafaring vessel from the early Middle Ages. Shipbuilding technology advanced considerably during this time as people began turning to the sea in an effort to gather resources. Though parts of the ship have been lost to time, the fact that this much of it remains intact after over half a millennium is a testament to its sturdy construction. And pre-orbital smithing kiln, year S1140. Though the Reverie Company is currently the largest corporation in Erebonia and one of the largest in the world, it started as a small weapons manufacturer in the Middle Ages. This is one of the kilns they used to create gunpowder weapons, their specialty at the time. Even from their beginnings, the company had a strong relationship with Erebonia's army. Then we have trains. Early orbital passenger train, year S1170. Prior to the orbital revolution in S1150, steam-powered trains were standard. However, thanks to the work of Professor G. Schmidt and the Reverie Company, they were replaced with orbital-powered trains in the late 70s. Needless to say, the advent of such powerful, efficient transportation completely changed the Empire, 1/4 scale. Oh wait, we already read that. Yeah, let's unlock the door. Totally nothing weird will come out of this, right? Oh wait, hold on, let me... No one has evasion around here, right? So... Actually, how about... Alright, what's going on here? Oh. My word. Real accurate info there, Four Eyes. Didn't she say she couldn't find any monsters? That just means the situation has gotten worse than Dorothy checked, or since Dorothy checked. And I don't think these are your average kind of monsters. I've seen this type of creature in the past. An evil fairy, undoubtedly a type of demon. Just as we expected then. I don't know if it's because of them, but I feel a chill on my skin. That just speaks to how powerful the spiritual presence is here. Somehow though, I don't think these demons are the only reason for this. Oh. Let's keep our guards up and take care of these things.
Fine, bring it.
Oh dear God. Oh boy.
Bloom and flourish! Dancing petals!
Okay.
Fool!
Ash!
I'll go. Engaging.
Now I have to wait for... damn. Oh, wait, you don't have any... You don't have any fire or space. Aw. Well, that's awkward. Oh my god, it's gonna take so long to even cast anything. Wait, what's the chance of freeze? Pretty high actually.
Charging.
It's my turn.
Spirit unification!
It's my turn.
Kane, Gale! Ha! Not on my watch!
Oh!
Let me heal you.
Thanks.
Here I go.
Well, actually, there wouldn't really be much point in trying to revive them like right now. Although we would be able to, I think we should be able to kill everything if we do this.
Fierce as fire! Blazing swarm!
Here I go. There.
Thanks.
Actually, wait, was this only a? Oh no, this is all. Okay.
Here I come. Prepare yourselves. Ah! Scatter. Fragrant garden. And now to keep going.
Hey, I got an achievement for defeating 8 enemies at once. Go Elise. What the fuck? Who the fuck honked their horn? Combat situation resolved. It looks like there's still more. It could just be that, or it could be that they'll just keep coming endlessly. And that spiritual presence is as strong as ever. Whatever. They're all small fry to me. Says you, Ash. You got your ass knocked on the ground. But I suppose your little sis ain't too bad, Schwarzer. Beautiful fencing, powerful arts, and precise support. There's no way you learned all that at St. Estrella. Correct. I belong to no club either. In my case, the rapier skills my father taught me serve as the basis of my fighting technique. And when I was younger, Rean tutored me as well. I see. You said as much at the dojo earlier, but you grew up in the perfect environment. She even took lessons from Master Ka-Fai with me before. And then on top of that, she's been trained by the Stormwatcher too. Honestly, you could describe Elise's style as entirely unique to her. Please, you exaggerate. Damn, you ain't Schwarzer little sis for nothing. Huh? Is this the voice that Dorothy mentioned? It's coming from deeper within. Oh. It's totally different from before. Is this an apparition? I swear I just saw something resembling Paloma grass for a second. This pressure is immense. This thing's completely different than what we fought so far. A hostile spiritual being. It's my first time seeing one like this. It's like a deep-seated grudge of a sorcerer from the Dark Ages made manifest. Either way, it's clear this thing is the source of our problems. Then we just gotta whoop its ass. Easy. Class 7 impresses as always. I must be careful not to hold you back. We've got 4 on our side, the absolute bare minimum. Looks like the enemy doesn't plan on leaving. We want to be absolutely sure we can beat it. We should probably fight it with everyone together. Oh. Oh, good plot grass. Whenever there's a lull in the story, it's like, damn, we need something. Hey, there's some grass going around here. Alright, so how's this gonna go? So can we fight it right now, or? Can't be that bad, right? Let's get rid of this thing. Here we go, everyone. Yeah.
Oh, that looks bad. Be careful.
I'm gonna die right here.
Sorry, everyone.
Holy shit!
Numbers up.
Woo! Go away! Cross Crusade! Oh, he dodged! No, he's flinching. He didn't dodge this one.
Real?
Oh!
I shall go.
We got this. Don't worry, we got this.
Arcus activate.
Damn it.
Strength depleted. I'm sorry.
Okay, we might have to get more people involved and more, well, grinding. Oh, Rean and C. Alright, hold on real quick. Yeah, it can't be that bad.
That's a pretty nice chest.
Ew, Lone Blade. That is gonna be nice for farming later. Also, wait, how strong are these things? They ain't shit. Although they only drop like one new material, but they're weaker than I thought, at least. Okay, Dorothy. So we're gonna have to come back later. So man, let's go take a walk around Heimdallr. Oh boy, I'm ready to take in the sights, talk to the people, and have a nice, relaxing stay at. Wait, is there a hotel nearby? There's not a hotel near. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remember to come back to the Imperial Museum at some later point. Oh yeah, speaking of things I need to do. Forgot about Moonless Morn. We gotta get to that soon. Although I want to find a better time to read, or maybe. Maybe we'll clear out the Leica District, and we'll read Moonless Morn and get caught up on that. Gotta get caught up in the lore. I saw Princess Alphen drop by the other day for inspections. She must be terribly busy with her post-war responsibilities. Not to mention the matter with the Crown Prince, but she's lovely as ever. And the Prince got married not too long ago himself. The royal family never fails to put a smile on my face. Wait. Oh, Imperial? Why are there so many different kinds of fishing gear? Now, you're going to have a rough time out there, or out here, if that's what's vexing you. God, okay. I cannot read right now. Oh, God. You just saw the stream title? Well, ain't the folks from Aaron. Oh hey, it's the Ashen Awakener and friends. What a small world. As a matter of fact, his sister Nina passed her test to become a wandering witch. She may end up traveling the outside world. Mayuri and I have been showing her the ropes. And while we're at it, we figured we'd drag her little brother along to see the outside world too. I might end up being a big help to Nina. Oh, just to be clear, I did a ton of studying to make sure I can get by here. I had no idea. You've really been going at it for the past several months. By the way, even I can sense mana when I used the pendulum Lady Rose gave me. I've been feeling a weird presence in that huge building over there. Can we really leave it like that? A strange presence. That might be the ghost thing Dorothy mentioned. Pay no mind. I was planning on checking out the museum anyway. Well, I gotta babysit this twerp, so my hands are more than full. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Gotcha. We'll see if we can take care of it ourselves. We did not. We clearly did not. Well, I'll be investigating things on my end, or as much as I can anyway. I'm sure you all have things to see as well. Best of luck. There's sure a lot of people in the outside world. It's so cool. It's so exciting to think about how I might be able to wander the world with Nina someday. I'm taking a walk with Grandma today. It's nice and warm and hot. And not a whole lot of people are out. It's perfect. This district is almost always bursting at the seams with tourists. But even some months later, things still aren't quite back to normal. So the Imperial government, the royal family, the RF company, and the 4 great houses paid massive reparations to the Republic, yeah? Financial losses incurred during the Civil War, losses from the Great War due to weapons manufacturing, and now reparations. The Empire may be one of the 2 superpowers on the continent, but never has it been so weak. I'd be delusional to think otherwise. Much of this is self-inflicted, but it's horrific to witness all the same. Oh, did I miss this guy? I actually missed this guy. When I got drafted, I was shocked by how wimpy I was. I really ought to work out. That way I could at least protect my own self. What, is he like gonna try out the Vander training hall? If you can survive it, you'll get toughened up like pretty well, I think. The results of the awards ceremony were delayed due to the war, but they finally come to light. Gulp. And don't tell me I placed top 3. Let's see. You placed 6th in the up-and-coming authors category. Holy, questionable placement, but hey, I'll take it. I knew it. I knew I could do it if I tried. You're talking to an official up-and-comer, Theodore. Congratulations. As your childhood friend, I knew you had it in you. Even if I had to kick your butt up and down the street on numerous occasions because you called it quits. I even went so far as to manage your manuscript schedule and made you apologize to the relevant parties, but it worked out in the end. Yeah, I owe you one, Theodore. Huh, you have your own work to thank. I merely provided assistance. If you truly want to thank me, you'll manage your own progress and deadlines better next time. Got it? Yes, sir. Huh, I'm just glad he's motivated. Oh man, he's motivated. He's capable of so much when he gives it his all. Sure feels like Theodore always manages to argue me into a corner. Alright, so that should be everyone? Yeah, okay. Let's go back to the Lake Lord and Lake Lord and Co. During the war, I suffered huge losses as a result of the contributions I was obligated to make as a noble. But as long as I got this trusty rod here, I'm okay. Fishing for me is simply a part of life. Look at this silk line. It's cheap but pliable. All I need to have a good day of fishing. Hey, look who just stepped in. Well, I'll be. If it isn't the Ashen Chevalier and his comrades. Your timing couldn't be more perfect. We were just reading a letter from Kenneth and Lady Annabelle. Wow, that's funny. Last I heard, those two were off on a fishing journey across the continent. That they are. From what it says here, they're in the borough now. They're having the time of their lives fishing themselves silly. It seems to be quite the educational trip too. Kenneth's making progress in his report analyzing aquatic ecosystems. To be so young and full of energy. I can't wait for the two of them to come back and regale me with tales of their exploits. Definitely. I'm sure he'll return twice the fisherman he was when he left. He might even prove helpful with that new enterprise of yours. You mean my water quality management initiative? True. The more data we have, the better we can appropriately manage a wide array of different environments. I already have William helping me out. He's heading out east, as well as the Fisherman's Guild. But if we can get Kenneth and Miss Annabelle to pitch in without it interrupting their journey, that'd be even better. That's what I think. In fact, I bet they'll be all too eager to lend you a hand. Crossbell really seemed to be finding its feet. It's a shame to see it all fall in hard times again with that United Nation business. I hope the members of the Fisherman Guild aren't having too rough a time over there. Even I know that's wishful thinking though. Yeah, as much as I hate to admit it. I was going to offer my congratulations to them all, but then former Governor Rufus had thrown a wrench into everything. Everyone at that Lego company sounds just as concerned about what's going on as everyone else. We've got to keep making progress in our own investigation over here, for the sake of those in Crossbell too. I was hoping to visit the Fisherman's Guild in Crossbell and treat them to a quality catch to celebrate them regaining their independence. Guess that's off the table. Literally, the people there really can't catch a break, can they? No, they cannot, sadly. Knowing those people, I'm sure they're not letting the situation get to them. I imagine they're still bravely angling as much as ever. Still, that former Governor Rufus really has outdone himself this time, and I do not mean that as a compliment. During the war, anomalies manifested in bodies of water throughout the entire empire. Thankfully, in tandem with the Fisherman's Guild, we've since determined that the water quality has seemingly returned to normal. Speaking of the Fisherman's Guild, I can only wonder how they're doing these days. With Crossbell occupied again, I fear they can't go off fishing, or at the very least, that it's tremendously hard to do so. Just the thought of it sends shivers down my spine. I pray the poor people there are soon freed, so that they can cast their lines in peace once more. Right. Of course, those fish aren't going to catch themselves. She sure has unique concerns about the situation there. I fear they can't go out fishing. The poor people there who can't go out fishing. Let's see. Automatic fly reel. Alright. Wait, how's our recipe situation? Oh, we don't have any more for now. Fruitful pancakes. The Academy had no choice but to cooperate with the Imperial government during the war. I felt so awful for all of the students. It was obvious how much of a toll it took on them. But now, things are as cheerful as ever, and Academy life is back to the way it should be. What? We're still going to have our final exam like it was originally scheduled on the syllabus? But what about all the classes that were cancelled because of the war? I don't ever recall talking about postponing it. It's time I evaluate how far along your personal research has come. Besides, the war has been over for some time. It's only natural that our schedule would be caught up by now. I mean, like, the war only lasted like, what, 2 days? And it's been a couple months? I think that's enough time afterwards to, you know, resume things as intended. If the war lasted like a month or more longer, then yeah. No one ever told me. I thought it meant the school year would be extended for sure. That's why I've been slacking this semester. Oh my god. Please, Professor, you can't make us take the exam. I'm not ready. Frankly, my dear, I could postpone the exam by a decade, and I doubt you would be any more ready than you are now. No, I just gotta get into postponing the exam or I'm in deep trouble. I can't catch up with so little time left. I think that's your problem. Mara would come crying to me with crocodile tears no matter how long I delayed the exam. This girl, I swear. The Battle of Jormungand has left its mark on Erebonian history despite lasting just a day. The time leading up to the war was particularly difficult between the supply requisition and the draft, to say the least. Though as a historian, it was an honor to witness such a profound moment in our empire's history unfold before my eyes. Oh, what happened to the camera there? Now the Revel Company. Once the war ended, I decided to try picking up the harmonica for the heck of it. Before long, I found quite an affinity for it. Now that I'm good enough to play using sheet music, I decided to come here to buy some more. The obvious choice is definitely Amber or More, but it's so hard to choose. Oh goodness me! It's the fine ladies and gentlemen of Thors. Master Michael and Lady Claire have told me bits and pieces of what you all have been up to. Oh, the Major's been by recently? Indeed. She's taken to showing herself here now as part of her work, or as her work permits. I have to imagine it's because of all that, it's because of all that happened, harrowing as it most certainly was. With she and her cousin now on good terms again, it seems she can finally let go of her painful past and start moving forward. I see. I'm glad to hear it. Even without knowing every detail, it was a really complicated situation. I'm just happy it was able to be resolved so amicably. It pleases me to no end to have Lady Claire visit us once again. I'm sure the former president feels relieved as he rests alongside the goddess. Greetings, welcome to the Revel Company. Believe it or not, I got this job because Kalinka put in a good word for me. As far as I know, she's out performing at Mata Park today. If you have the time, you should stop by and have a listen. Ah, the Nishi Music Box. Oh, right. Look who it is. If it isn't Rean in Class 7. And this would be your younger sister, right? Hi everyone. I never thought you would all be dropping in like this. Sorry to barge in. It's good to see you again, Emily. You too, Teresia. Hello. My name is Elise Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you both. If I remember correctly, you both serve in the Imperial Air Force, yes? Are you here because of the incident in Crossbell? Good guess, but not quite. We're being transferred to the Joint Staff Office on recommendation from Supreme Commander Van Dyke. You are? That's great news, timing-wise. Though something tells me there's a little more to the story than that. Well, leave it to Rean to be as sharp as tack. Something smells fishy, and it ain't like an aqueduct. We'd love to tell you what we know, honest. But it's still being treated with top secrecy, even within the military. We promise we'll compare notes with you when the time comes, though. Good enough for me. I'll look forward to it. With that out of the way, yeah. I'm pretty worried about what's happening in Crossbell. I know Elisa's probably okay, but the fact we haven't heard from her doesn't make it easier. I'm with you. We're in the dark thanks to the intelligence division being scaled back. It's so frustrating. All we can do is believe that she's somewhere safe right now and she's okay. That's our fault too. I know the friends we have there will never lose hope, no matter how grim the odds are. I can't imagine the old Class 7 being phased now of all times. You're right. There's no point in wringing our hands right now. Let's just do what we can from over here for now. That's right. There may be tough times ahead, almost certainly. So look after yourselves and don't push too hard. Second Lieutenant Emily, a fiery figure and a Thor's graduate. She was once president of its lacrosse club and was always up for coaching Elisa and Teresia in the sport. Second Lieutenant Teresia, calm noblewoman and a Thor's graduate. She was vice president of his lacrosse club. She followed this President Emily into the Air Force. It's so hard to predict what will happen next. Thankfully, it looks like Ferris and the others are taking action too. For now, all we can do is coordinate with each other as best as we can, to put one foot in front of the other, come what may. Even if it was only while I had a little downtime at work, I'm glad I was able to visit Emily's house. They've done so much for me and taken good care of me ever since the Civil War 2 years back. Now that I've seen her parents and a little brother, it feels like I can finally move ahead without anything weighing me down. I know Crossbell's in a tough spot right now, but I'm sure Elisa's hanging in there. The same goes for Toa and Machias. We've gotta hang in there too and be ready. Let's finish up this break and get back to work. Roger that, Emily. Things in the army appear to be as hectic as ever, but at least the girls seem to be in good spirits. Today's going to be a good day, I reckon. It's even more lively than usual around here, and that always cheers me up. It's rare enough for Emily to find the time to come home, but I didn't expect to see Teresia too. Still, Mom's enthusiasm is beginning to concern me. At this rate, she'll make more cookies than we could ever eat. But what a treat it is to have Teresia come by. I'm starting to worry. She's been so busy since the war ended. Still, it's good to know both our girls are doing well. I'm so happy. I think I'm going to flex my baking muscles and make lots and lots of cookies. Oh boy. What a treat it is to have Teresia come by. Oh wait, that's the same line, sorry. Alright, and nobody's upstairs, right? Yep. Okay, so that wraps up the Leica District. And actually, let me double check my water right now, because I've been drinking a lot right now. Okay. So, I think I'll go refill my water, then we'll proceed with reading Moonless Morn chapters 3 and 4. So, give me one moment and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Alright. So, Moonless Morn, Chapter 3. Of Hunters and Wanderers? Of Hunters and Wanderers. Are you a Matagi? Chunlan had been struck with an unease that was... Wait. With an unease that what was... Oh, sorry, I need to, like, look at the rest of the line. That what was happening at Mount Whitecrown was only the start of something bigger. Which was also why the simple question struck him so. He wasn't sure how she, a clear foreign girl from somewhere very distant, had immediately recognized him as a Matagi when even the local lands had long forgotten how to make the distinction. His features held no particular tells, nor did his clothes. Not even his sharpshooting was anything, he felt, different enough to reveal he was of a fading people. There was another reason he hesitated. Did he have the right to call himself a Matagi? The girl tilted her head with curiosity as she waited for Chunlan's answer. Knowing this to be no time for ambiguity, he nodded. I knew it. She appeared to mean that. For the first time since the ordeal, she expressed a small warm smile. How'd you know? I met one of you a long time ago, a vagabond. This too struck Chunlan. Some Matagi were vagabonds back during their golden age, but now, most remained close to the village. So few among them traveled that he was certain he would have known who she was talking about right away for true. Of course, it could have been one acting as a hired gun or a Jaeger, while still touting their heritage to make a name for themselves. He couldn't know, however, so he decided to dismiss the topic in favor of their situation at hand. What was happening on this mountain? The wolves weren't the only oddity, surely. He could sense it, leaving his body a hair tense and ready to go into fight or flight. Well, we've put some distance between us and the wolves. I'd say we gave them the slip, but Chunlan intended to invite the girl to the village, but she had already started walking. Hold on a minute, you should... Thanks for the help, but now that I've used this, I need to hurry. And I wouldn't have just been around here for fun. I'm meeting someone. The girl clasped the cylindrical trinket hanging from her neck, tempting Chunlan's eyes to observe her more closely. He traced the strange symbols etched all along the thing, it being a bit larger than a flute. And it brought to mind the sudden fog that had helped them escape the wolves. I know this is a strange question, but did you have anything to do with that fog? How about if we start with whether you're coming or going? I sure wouldn't mind having a Matagi with me, so I won't say no if you are. She asked due to him naturally following her without him realizing it. This had less to do with curiosity on his part and more to do with the need to see she was safe, an instinctive habit that was less helpful and more patronizing and unnecessary. Oh god. We'll see, he responded, though he still continued to accompany her. There's something about this girl. The way her calm demeanor felt more tightened than relaxed. That led him to believe she fell backed into some kind of corner. Was this because of what happened so far? Or what could stand to happen in the future? Mount Whitecrown responded with silence to his inner musings. How much should I tell you? Croaked the girl as she looked down at the cylindrical trinket. It was more a statement than a genuine question. It was strange for her lips to remain tight, Chunlan thought. After he had already witnessed her gamble in the flesh, there was no forcing it out of her if she wanted to remain silent as a mountain. How about we start with who you are? Chunlan Ison. Chunlan is fine. I'm Matagi, like you said. His gaze dropped from her to the muzzleloader in his hands. Well, I'm Sayu, she responded. Unlike Chinlan, her gaze remained fixed on him, her voice never lacking in confidence. As for who I am a woodland wanderer. What is that? The name of your people? I've never heard of them before. But then, maybe they are local. He already knew that she was a foreigner, but this absolutely confirmed that she was from somewhere far, far away. We're not really from anywhere. Every day we wander the woods and hills. You can say the journey itself is our home. Ah, so you're a nomadic people then. Where are the rest of you? Something came up and I had to go solo for a bit. She stopped. That person I'm meeting is actually one of us. His fuse is short and he's a little too overprotective for his own good, so I'm not exactly jumping for joy over it. Sayu then turned to look at Chinlan, awaiting his definitive response. Though she hadn't said it out loud, he knew that this was the point of going one way or the other for him. Did he want to make certain she was well and get more answers, or did he want to turn back and deem this as a passing meeting between odd strangers? Chinlan also slowed to a meek stop. What use could he be to her, really? He couldn't even say he was Mitagi out loud. Would someone so indecisive really prove to be of worth in whatever lay up ahead? She was in a hurry, Sayu had said, but she still waited patiently for her new companion to wrestle with his thoughts. Against his doubts, the desire to ensure her safety was slowly winning out, as it so often did, but the silence stretched as he failed to put anything into words. As this went on, there was a subtle shift in the wind coursing through them, a sign of a snowstorm on the horizon. I think... Chinlan began before stopping himself short. Both he and Sayu felt the oncoming storm, only to also realize it was no simple storm. It was a beast. The echoing, deafening roar they heard next made it clear something supernatural was drawing near, causing Chinlan to draw in a sharp breath in surprise. He had felt this presence before. There was no way he could ever forget it. No way he could mistake that ferocity. It had been years since he saw the beast, but the very weight of its existence was enough to be carried by the wind. Sayu's response was not one of surprise, but of action. She looked down at her cylindrical trinket, which seemed to pulsate with light as the beast's roar reached their ears. It's resonating. I was right about this mountain. There was no need to answer out loud now, they both knew. In that moment, they were after the same thing. After sharing an understanding glance, they took off running up a nearby hill, heading straight toward the invisible storm. The closer they edged to their target, the brighter Sayu's trinket glowed. First the weird fog and now this, Chinlan thought toward the ever-growing light. Just what is that thing and why is it reacting to the beast? Rather, why did an object from a foreign land react to a local beast from his own past? His thoughts continued. I never thought I'd meet it again like this. I suppose Adios must have a plan in mind. After a few moments of a dead sprint, it appeared before them, dominating their field of view. Despite the tens of arches separating them, they could both feel the overwhelming wild force of its presence. It stood with the peak of Mount Whitecrown behind it, overlooking its surroundings. It formed the very image of a king surveying his domain. It was a giant bear, easily dwarfing any other most had ever seen, surrounded by a cloak of lightning. Every few moments, firework-like bursts of electricity would crackle off its blue-white fur to display the immense power pressurized within that was eager to surge without. The light given off by its flashes of power surrounded it like a halo, providing a contrast that emphasized every muscle and every sinew of its frame. I knew it was you, Chinlan growled. This was the one beast that, 5 years ago, had changed the entire course of his life. Raiju! To be continued. Chapter 4. Dual Threats. Fate can be strange. Fate can be fickle. And at times, fate can be irredeemably cruel. Guided by the girl, Chinlan found himself face to face with a living symbol of the laws of his people, the laws he loathed but would be pain to lose. There was not a single person living on Mount Whitecrown who had not heard of Raiju. Since its first appearance 10 years prior, it had used its lightning to slaughter countless humans and animals, usurping the balance of power all throughout nature. Many Mitagi rose to challenge it, and were injured or fallen, with none so much as finding its lair. It now lived as a symbol of destruction and greed, known to all as a true blight upon the land. And now here it was, upon the sight of this bear before him. The instincts he long sealed away were prickling through to the surface. It was an excitement that coursed through muscle, through flesh, through bone, the craving for a rematch, and, as he noticed with the trembling of his fingers over his rifle, also a deep fear. Its name is Raiju? Sai looked at Chinlan, puzzled over the name, but the more cylindrical trinket glowed bright. Her eyes shifted nervously. Up till then, he'd only seen her act cool and calm. Now her eyes darted back and forth with a mild panic between them, the trinket and the bear. That's right, don't tell me you came here looking for it. No, I knew there was part of it here, but I didn't know it'd manifest as a beast like this. A part? Something to do with the cylinder? The thing continued to light up in responding to Raiju, shining brighter and brighter the closer it appeared. Chinlan couldn't wrap his mind around it. A part would indicate that once united, the beast and trinket would become whole. But what kind of relationship could there be between a monstrous creature of nature and a man-made instrument? Just what is that Raiju roared. Chinlan, a flicker of exhilaration being elicited by the sound, cut himself off and turned his focus back on the beast. You're just itching for a fight, aren't you? It responded with a mighty leap from the rock it stood upon, diving toward them. Sparks erupted from his body with each print impressed into the ground. No, you're not the one it's calling to. Before Sai could explain, a spear of stone as tall as either of them darted from somewhere, whistling eerily through the air as it arced straight for Raiju. The beast stepped aside to miss the attack in an instant, but the spear held such thrust behind it that even the slight brush upon its side tore a hunk of hide from its flesh. You're not the one it's calling to? Huh. A crimson stain began to bubble through its blue-white fur. The King of Thunder halted its advance, looking somewhere off in the distance before stepping back with timorous hesitation. Then, with a flash of light to cover its movements, it retreated back into the mountain. Damn you! I'm not missing this chance! Get back here! Chinlan cried, though he knew well it had made the wisest choice to save its own life. Even still, having his unexpected rematch stolen away by an equally unexpected external force left him with a bitter taste in his mouth. Chinlan, watch out! Whoa! Whatever threat had chased Raiju off, wasting no time in turning its attention toward them. Ducking the instant he heard Sai's warning, Chinlan watched a stone spear streak over his head, hitting a splintering tree that was growing right in front of them. What was that? I've never seen an art like that. He's coming, Sai muttered in response. He? Who? Or he who? The two made their own retreat behind some nearby rocks. Sai gripped the trinket around her neck, now weakened in its glow. Tighter than ever as she explained. While he listened, Chinlan used a pair of binoculars on his person to scan where the spears have flown from in hopes of seeing who or what was behind them. He attacks woodland wanderers and steals the artifacts we collect, she started. And I assure you, we won't be the first he's murdered. He's a berserker who spreads destruction wherever he goes. A berserker? The binoculars revealed an unusual figure. He was tattooed with symbols on every surface of his skin, but his ears, even his hair had similar patterns shaved into it. Huh. As he stood, the playful smile on his lips betrayed no hints of the violent nature she was describing. No, that undersells him. He's trying to murder every last one of us, and we don't even know what or who or what he is. All we have is the name we made up for him. Though far away, Chinlan was met with the man's direct gaze, one 10 times sharper, 10 times heavier than his own. Even through the lens, he felt a bloodthirsty aura that pierced through him, as well as any stone spear that could be thrown. It was terrifying, and as he absorbed this fear, the man disappeared from view. We call him the Oni, the demon. Chinlan put the binoculars down, seeing that the Oni now stood only a few dozen arcs from their position. So the bear got away. No matter. There are times when businesses better fit before pleasure. As if on cue from his words, the rocks around the two exploded. When he saw no blood-trailed remains among the rubble, however, he merely smiled in appreciation of their abilities. The gunshot rang out immediately after did nothing to change this. You found yourself an intriguing bodyguard, little mouse. The shot aimed toward the Oni failed to ruffle him in the least. Fear nor hesitation traced his features, but rather a conflict between calmness toward the circumstances and a desirous hunger for violence. A rock wall effortlessly burst on the ground to block the bullet before it could reach it. Wait, hold on. I'm not interested in your weird tricks, Oni. We want to know who you are, and why are you here? Chunlin and Saya managed to only just evade the rocks exploding. Now Chunlin, hidden in a bank of withered weeds, kept his finger on the trigger as he barreled their pursuer with questions. The ease at which the man had blocked his shot left him shaken, but he recovered control and put on a brave front so as to not further shift the muzzle of his rifle with anxious trembling. The more ferocious the opponent, the less you showed of them your back. That was one of the iron laws of the Matagi. On the Stone Melder, I much prefer you call me that over that other unfortunate name you've given me. And why are you coming after Sayu? Why did you try to kill Raiju? He continued to fire questions with the speed at which he reloaded, and fired more bullets from his riddle? Not rifle? Or... oh, whatever. Slowly adjusting himself into a position that would allow him to move instantaneously should he need to. I'm here to squeeze the life out of a little mouse and her whole mouse clan, if that isn't apparent enough. Their death shall be an offering to another clan. And to see this mission of mine accomplished, I've been gifted power. My stone melding exists for no greater reason than what I speak. Lies. Some of it, at least. Chunlin can sense it as soon as the Oni opened his mouth, for it was in no way possible for the joy that split the man's face as he attacked Raiju to be under the guise of a mere mission. Yet, he wondered if the Oni himself was unaware of how naked his desire for killing was through his deceptive answer. Still, there had to be a reason behind it. A real reason. That's all? Chunlin responded. Well, none of that sounds like a good enough reason to be on my mountain, so get off! Even as he said it, Chunlin pressed down and let the bullet fly. Leaping straight toward the Oni, he slammed his right fist into the ground in response, and more masses of stone lifted from the earth to form a wall that shielded him. Perfect. Coaxing the Oni into creating this wall had been a part of Chunlin's plan. Moving to hide in the shadow of the wall, Chunlin used the moment to grasp his Nagasa, a special hunting knife of the Matagi, to slide into the man's blind spot and strike. Huh. It'll take more than that, little cub. Even as the light flashed off of Chunlin's arching blade, he felt a sharp stab of pain through his body, leaving his consciousness to swim through naught but blackened agony. It wasn't until his back slammed into the ground, arches behind where he had been, that he saw the Oni's left hand was encased entirely in rock to form a heavy gauntlet. Your blade found its mark. It's been a while since I was last scratched. The rock wall crumbled, revealing the Oni's twisted expression. He panted with excitement as warm lifeblood dripped liberally from the wound on his side. A parlor trick at best. I like your spark. You'll make a fine warm-up before I take down that bear. We Matagi do love our parlor tricks, Chunlin replied dryly. Sometimes, we even like to use ourselves as decoys. As the Oni moved to close the distance between him and Chunlin, several bullets came raining down from above. He blocked them with the stone still wrapped in his hand, but by the time he returned his eyes to his opponent, he was gone. He blocked that too, huh? Too bad, but thanks anyway, Sayu. I should be the one thanking you. Now I've got proof his stone walls aren't a perfect defense. That alone is worth its weight in money to me. After firing off another bolt to force more distance between them and the Oni, Sayu helped Chunlin to his feet, and the two slid into the thick foliage nearby. Chunlin could see the foreign girl was back in control of her emotions, and that was the only way she could have known to step in to strike him without saying a word. It looks like one of my most reliable relatives got to see the guy's weakness too. As she said this, she pointed up to a cliff in the direction they were heading. There, Chunlin got his first look at the one Sayu intended to meet on the mountain. To be continued. Whew, okay. Now we're caught up. Alright, so I think... How about we go to... Modder Park? Are those pigeons there? Actually, is this gonna be voiced? Because I want to finish my... God damn, I thought this was gonna be a little bit of a... I thought this would be a relaxing spot to take a break, but I had no idea I had no idea I'd be treated to a concert. And they're really good. One of the others with Elliot Craig are also professionals. Oh.
Modder Park is a popular spot to relax and unwind.
Don't I know it? I've taken some good-ass naps here. Oh, and there he is.
His music is always so beautiful.
Finding him sure didn't take long, huh?
Fresh squeezed juice. Alright. Hey there, if you want some of the freshest juice, If you want some of the freshest juice you done ever tasted in your life, then you came to the right place. Woo! Am I ever glad I could quit being a soldier and come back to this job. Though, with that Governor General in charge of Crossbell again, I'm worried the bliss won't last. This time I won't get conscripted again. I'm telling you, nothing beats enjoying the smell of fresh juice while listening to the breeze, listening to the breeze caress the trees. I hope I never have to go a day without this joy in my life ever again. Pigeon.
For how tranquil this place usually is, I can't help but always think of when the ILF made a mess of it.
I remember being terrified when the princess and I were kidnapped at the time, but it feels like more a distant memory now.
Every story I hear about you reminds me how strong a person you truly are.
There's too many people going over there, so I think I'll just have lunch here and listen. The crowd over there just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Leading up to the war, I was too busy looking after my grandson and a degree of other woes to tend to the plants. I didn't like the look of the red weeds I found when I gave them a good look after the war broke out. Those ain't weeds. No matter how many times I pulled them, they kept growing back. Frightful enough that I up and moved the flower bed. I planted those seedlings with my son. I don't want anything to keep them from growing. Could he mean pleuroma grass? This old geese is lucky if he's not the one being planted 6 feet under. Bruh, this fucking guy. Lord Rufus is all over the papers again, you know. You think a guy that cute could do no wrong, but he's not cute enough for me to support going to war again. Yeah. Besides, we wouldn't be able to hang out anymore if that happened. Oh, but you know who else is cute? The new president of Coward. He's a super hottie in my book. Oh, I guess we really are gonna see, eventually, the new president of Coward. Huh. I wonder how that's gonna go. You serious? He's got like 30 years on us. But if I had to pick someone older, I'd go for Carl Regnitz. Okay then. What the fuck? I guess you're right. That is kind of old for us. Yeah, we've always got Lord Rufus's cute face though. These fucking girls. Also, wait, let me see how janky that camera was again. Yeah, the camera keeps hitting every pillar here. Oh my god, I guess that's annoying. Oh. Oh. Fishing.
Want a bite? Nice.
Come on! Oh my god.
It's a whopper.
It's a whopper. Come on, finish autosaving already.
Want a bite?
A what?
Nice. Well, it's not bad.
Okay, so it's just snow crabs and the red perch here, right?
It got away.
We don't talk about that. I mean, I only have one bait left, so might as well just save it. It got away. Alright, let's go. This is quite the crowd. There's this tune. Not bad. Let's go get a better view. I don't know if we could have given a better performance. It may have been our best one yet. Oh, but there's always room for improvement. Elliot Craig.
I think I'm with them on this one. It's not often our ensemble comes together this perfectly.
You got me there. I don't think we had a single note out of sync, did we? Nope, we were all feeling it to the point where it felt natural to play as one. I think you two were so into it that you forgot we had an audience. I'm not sure if I should be proud of losing myself like that. Oh, when it's just you and the music, there's no better feeling in the world. Well, I'll give you a pass this time. As long as our audience was happy, then that's all that really matters. And they were very happy. You know, we wouldn't be having moments like these if not, or at all, if not for you two. Yeah, if you hadn't shown up when you did. That one quest. That experience gave me a real wake-up call on just how much power music can have. And it's up to us to decide how to use that power, be it for good or for ill. I regret what we decided last year. I can't believe we tried to take such a beautiful thing and twist it to inspire war. What were we thinking? Whatever it was, it's in the past now. Exactly, you're back to your old selves now, right? A good thing too, because today wouldn't have gone nearly as well without you. Yeah, I could never dream of being how I was. Now we can take what we learned and focus on bettering both ourselves and the world as musicians. You almost make it sound like you'll be flying circles around me if I don't pick up the slack. Then we'll just have to keep up the pace. Oh, oops, I got sidetracked. I'd spotted a few familiar faces among the audience and meant to say hello earlier. Oh yeah, you're friends from Thor's, right? We should say hello together. Yeah, let's go.
Sorry for making you wait, but I'm glad you stuck around for the show. What'd you think? No need to be polite. Tell us how we really did.
I thought it was brilliant. You were in perfect harmony with one another.
I was genuinely speechless.
Yeah, almost hurts that I wasn't able to catch the start of it.
I'll take that.
We thought we did well too, but it's nice hearing it wasn't just in our heads. Some of it feels like we dragged you over our way. Is this the first time we've seen you, or You've seen each other as a whole? Oh no, we had a class reunion not too long ago. We just haven't had a chance to play together in ages. We couldn't pass it up with all of us being in Heimdallr right now. The Revo company started up a small orchestra, and I couldn't resist applying since I used to work there. Then Ron and Morris joined it too, so here we are. Huh, didn't know they started one. I'd imagine you have to be top-notch to be accepted. Yeah, it wasn't easy getting accepted, let me tell you. But hey, we can't let Elliot show us up all the time, so it was worth the hustle. Makes sense. I'm just glad you found a way to keep playing music that makes you happy. And the thing that makes me happy is the four of us going on tour together in the future. So I hope we can. Oh, really? Consider my bag's already packed. Did you guys just forget what we were talking about? Ellie can do whatever he likes, but we have to work around the orchestra schedule. I'm sure we can figure out something though. By the way, I wasn't expecting to see Elise with you. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Your classes are sorely missed. I haven't done that many, but it's still nice of you to say. What? You a teacher? I think the girls mentioned that to me, come to think of it. You're a music lecturer at St. Estrella, correct? Provisional, but yeah. I'm still learning the ropes, to showing the ropes. But it's been a lot of fun so far. I can't believe you get to instruct in an all-girls school too. Elliot always manages to look out in life, huh? I wish I could lecture at St. Estrella, just once would be enough. I hope you never will if you think he is lucking out. Oh, would you look at the time? I'm just kidding. Oh, is that the time? We should probably get going. Revo wants us to start rehearsing at their flagship store. Yeah, we'll see you guys around. Have fun with the rest of your time in Heimdallr. I'll make sure they do. I hope rehearsal goes well. See you later. Well, guess it's time we got started. I managed to gather some useful information. That was fast. Where from? I spoke to a few fans and hit up some connections at the Music Academy. It seems Imperial Army soldiers have been spotted in town a lot more. Or a lot more than usual these days. And whatever they're meeting up here for, it's not on the docket. That is suspicious. I called Dad to see if he knew anything about it, but no luck there. Sounds like the prince's disappearance is top secret even when you go pretty high up. I got the feeling he knew something though, just that he wasn't sharing. Huh, it's very odd for soldiers to be having secret meetings while in uniform. It's possible they're foreign spies disguising themselves as soldiers, but I don't see what they could stand to gain from their actions. Yeah, I don't think it's that deep. It wouldn't shock me if they were still in uniform off the clock because they're short on time. Is something bothering you, Elise? There is, but I'd like to get my thoughts in order a little more before sharing. Oh, alright then. All we got now is that something smells fishy. Lady Auria's instincts were absolutely onto something, yeah. It's too early to say for certain if any of this relates to C. But we should keep that at the back of our minds, just in case. The investigation continues then. Yeah, let's keep our eyes peeled. Alright, and Elliot. The son of an Imperial Army general and an up-and-coming musician who's starting to make a name for himself with his incredible musical talent. Hearing Elliot Craig perform in person is such a privilege. I remember listening to those two boys, they're playing during the war too. Their initial pieces were more energetic and aggressive, but what they've played since has been more heartwarming. Their music gave me the strength to make it through the day in those tough times, so I'm glad to hear them again. Huh. You know, that's a cool new art piece for, or portrait for Elliot in Reverie. Huh. So wait, let me see this. Anything new here? 35%, LL plus, Oratorio, Sleep Mute 80%. Was it always like that? And also it has good break and it's pretty cheap too. Does not unbalance, sadly. Nothing unbalances, sadly. Nightmare and large arts defense down. Oh. And Sephiroth Symphony. Oh, 70% damage reduction for 10 turns. Now, oh, well, sorry about that. Now that would be very helpful. God, what is with my throat right now? You know, I think I'm starting to actually feel it in my throat again. Maybe it's just like the nights between reading FGO and Reverie that's been kind of wearing at my throat over time. So maybe I do need that night off after tonight, or either night off or just playing something that doesn't involve a crap ton of reading. So maybe we'll get that dedicated night for either more gacha stuff or more Grim Dawn. Either way. But yeah, I probably need a breather night from heavy reading at the very least. Elise, Mr. Craig. Oh, you're from my brother's school. Does that mean Yuna and Kurt are with you by any chance? Micah? Why'd you stutter when mentioning Kurt? I think Kurt has like a... Well, I wouldn't say a following, but like I think the girls that he did walk past, at least at Saint Estrella and whatever, like the girls were going crazy over him, right? So, oh man. I'm afraid not. Oh, that's a shame. They were at Saint Estrella recently to solve some kind of problem, if I recall. And creating new problems while they were at it. I wasn't with them for most of it, but it sounds like it was eventful to say the least. I saw the two of you in the audience earlier, by the way. What do you think? What did I think? It was stellar. Your music just made me burst with energy. I never wanted it to end. It made me want to put in the extra sellage in music class so I can perform even half as well. You sure know how to butter up an instructor. I'm glad our feelings resonated so much with you. They definitely did. Today was my lucky day. There's only one thing that could have made it... Oh my gosh, she really does have a huge crush. There's only one thing that could have made it just a little bit luckier. I hope to see you again sometime soon. What was Kurt up to Saint Estrella? Wait, was this like was this during the time skip, or was this like during Cold Steel's 3 or 4 that I'm forgetting? Now I'm pretty sure we, oh no, because Rean did say something about the incident earlier, or about some problem earlier. But yeah, girl's going crazy. You just gonna put a smiley face on that one? Oh, so it wasn't an actual, like, time skip dealie? Let me see. Solve some kind of problem and creating new ones. And it was at least eventful. Huh. Okay, I guess we'll hear more eventually. And if the students who helped out at school tagged along, I wouldn't complain. Certainly. There has to be more to what she said. Wait. If the students who helped out at school tagged along, I wouldn't come. I bet. Let's poke Yuna about it later. There's just something special about your performances, Mr. Craig. I'm so glad we could hear one today. It really brightened Rosalie's spirits. Thank you for giving us such an inspired performance, Mr. Craig. To tell you the truth, I was feeling a bit blue about some things back home, but I feel much better now. Music really does have the power to heal, doesn't it? Be sure to come visit the school with your students. We've been itching to thank them for their help. I'll be sure to let them know. There she goes again. Her enthusiasm is highly suspicious. What happened at St. Estrella, was what happened at St. Estrella really worth making such an impact? In a manner of speaking. Okay, I am really fucking curious. Wait, is that who I think it is? Or is that... Yo! Yuta and Charlotte?
What's up?
That concert was great! I never cared about music before, but that was awesome! Yeah, I had a big smile on my face the whole time we were listening. Oh, that music might have made me feel 50 years younger. Thank you for bringing us to this beautiful park, Charlotte. We owe your father, Count Lockman, was it? For letting us accompany you. It's Count Rockham, Grandma. I didn't realize there would be an outdoor concert today, but I'm still glad you're enjoying yourselves. I believe we met those in Raquel and Ortis, didn't we? Yeah, Yuta and the rich girl. What? What'd you bring your whole family on a date for, dumbass? Whoa, what are you doing here, Ash? It's good to see you all again. We had our reservations about that very same thing, but Charlotte thought my good turn in health would be worth celebrating, so she invited us all to this wonderful place. To make it clear, this wasn't intended to be a date, even if it is quite a well-known spot for couples. Grandma, Ash, stop giving everybody the wrong idea. Ooh, Yuta and Charlotte have both gone redder than a Martian. Bet you think you're being real cute now with your flirting, huh? Anything's better than those gloomy faces you had on during the war. Come on, Ash, when are you going back to Raquel and saying hello? I know you're busy with school and all, but even Montel's starting to miss you. Like hell yes. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to swing by the casino sometimes. I never dreamed that I would one day be able to come to the capital with Yuta. I'm so glad I stood up to Father and made him see what a good person Yuta is. It's my first time being in the capital, you know. And just look at all these shops and big buildings. It's nothing like Raquel. Raquel's been so nice and taught us so much stuff since we got here. This is the best family vacation ever. I was feeling quite unwell before war. I'd caused my grandchildren no end of worry because of it, but now I can be up and about again. See their smiling faces. This is what makes life worth living. Oh god, wait, I just got some crazy ass frame drops. What a splendid recital that was. The day can only get better after listening to something so nice. Those were some exceptionally talented youngsters. When I get home, I'm going to have to dig my old instrument out and give it a play. Oh. Count Rockham is just like watching them from a distance here. Bruh. I may have permitted that boy to be friendly with my daughter, but he's still a commoner. I thought it best I watch over them so I can intervene in the event he tries anything untoward. I must say, however, that he and his family have shown themselves to be decent, honest people so far. They've given me no reason to intervene, yet. Master, if I may, your conference is scheduled to begin shortly. I think it may be best if you leave them with me. I know. I've never seen Charlotte make a face like that before. Master, please, you really don't have much time. This fucking guy. I'm just in awe of how beautiful that was. I was so moved. It's still lingering in my heart. I'm not much of an avid music listener, but that performance was amazing. That sure made for a refreshing break. Princess Alvin sometimes comes to enjoy this park and its greenhouses. Helping her heal through my flowers is all the inspiration I need to keep looking after them. She adores this park, so I appreciate him for tending to it so lovingly for her. I guess you're right that— oh wait, I know, that's the same thing for these girls, they haven't changed. And is that all? Actually, we got some other— show other people here. The Imperial Music Academy students often used to play here till the Civil War. It's good to see the park getting some life back again. And Daddy, I want to learn an instrument too. Oh, I can't believe I lucked out and saw the famous Elliot Craig perform for free. I've heard that tickets to his concert sell out in seconds. Look at Mr. Famous here. You showing us the error of our ways during the war means more than you could ever know. If we'd been allowed to continue down that dark road, we were one? If we'd been allowed to continue down that dark road we were on, I doubt we'd have the fun we're having today. I'll never even think of doing anything so foolish ever again. On the road, on that dark road, we were one. Bro, the next patch could not come any sooner, or could not come faster to fix up the parts of the translation and other bugs that I'm probably not remembering in Reverie right now. Oh my god, dude. There's so many typos. If you're serious about going on tour with us, then I'm really going to have to start putting in the practice. You're already so famous, Elliot, so I want people to think I'm fit to perform with you. I'm not interested in just being in the background. I don't think I'm that famous, but if that inspires you, then I look forward to seeing you show off. We've got to get back to the orchestra studio and rehearse my head off. I'm ready to put all that constant energy we've built up into practicing for our new record before it's all gone. You'll have to let me give it a listen when you're done. Absolutely. Your friends are first on the list. We'll see you later then. Thanks. Have fun at rehearsal. Actually, what does Elliot have? Oh. Elliot's still on the usual canon courts. Oh, what do we want for him though? Because he's not gonna be a breaker. Like, Virgo would be nice for crit damage, but I don't want to overlap arts that much. Like, either we go with fire with Brigid, or I mean, maybe if I just really want wind arts. Diva could be... actually, we could also go with Scorpio. So we can get the Silver Thorn, Galleon Ford, and Stanley Force. And yeah, we don't have Ivy Nail with Scald yet, surprisingly, so... And maybe Scorpio, just so we can get the arts from it. By the way, what is this setup again? Megalith, Cross Crusade. Yeah, you're getting HP too, Elliot. We'll change out whatever else when we need to. Actually, can we, oh no, I guess we can't just... Okay. Well, Dreichels Plaza it is. You like making Elliot a Nightmare Caster? A Nightmare Caster? Although there is a nightmare with Soul Blur and also nightmare with Nocturne Bell as well. Like Nocturne Bell has a pretty good chance of applying, especially when you actually stack nightmare stuff. So I mean, there's potential to be had there. Hi, wait, look at who it is. Maybe I have to change my... Actually, hold on. Can I change my graphics settings right now? It's nothing too noticeable, but... I really don't want to lower anything else, though. Ah, fuck it. Oh, what is that camera? How has it only been 6 months since the war ended? It feels like it's barely been 6 weeks. Also, hold on, I need to change my chair. Hold on. My chair feels so off right now. Now that Governor Regnitz is acting as Chancellor, the former Chancellor's dictator-like laws are all but gone. But just as we thought things were going to calm down, look what up and happens to Crossbell, shaking things up yet again. I worry how chaotic things are about to get here because of what happened to Crossbell. Artem's here, so let's split up into two even groups and play kickball. Whoever loses has got to stare down one of the soldiers for 10 seconds. Bruh. Yay, playing sounds fun. The long journey here from Northumbria was so boring. I really want to run around. Artem said his family moved here from Northumbria to make money, and he said it's way more fun to play with us because they're not allowed to play outside much there. The salt's made it super empty out in the sticks, and cities are super worked up because they want independence. Ah. Dad took me to Northumbria before, but it sounds real scary now. But at least we gotta play together a whole bunch there, at least we gotta play together a whole bunch here, so that's good.
My turn.
The military police seem very tense. I'm sure the team that has to mess with them is in for a pretty severe talking to afterward. At least that won't be my problem because my team's going to win. Oh, well here comes Class 7. We haven't seen you since we were all at Edo's Rest Lodge. Hello, it's good to see you both. Weren't you headed back to Northumbria when we last ran into you? That's right. And the train started up again right after the war ended, so we managed it. But there's been a whole lot of campaigning for independence there, especially with how Crossbell went. The situation has calmed down for now, but it's still more heated than it ever was before. So we came back to Erebonia thinking it'd be a bit safer and a good place to make a little mirror. We did make quite a tidy sum during the summer festival, so I can't deny that played a part in our decision. But we also came to learn there are so many kind people here, like all of you and Edo. Thank you. Although that does make me blush to hear. Altina, I'm not seeing the blush right now. Unfortunately, it's hard to declare that Erebonia is calm at the moment. We figured that after Crossbell. But our sons made good friends here, so I think we're gonna ride this wave after all. Either way, I imagine you're all going to end up as busy as you were during the war. So please, stay safe. We'll both be praying for you. And same for you. Come to the Empire, let us meet Edo. All of you, and her son has made lots of friends as well. So many Northumbrians hate the Empire, but I wish they could see the good people who live here the way we can. Yeah, let's go buy some orange juice. We couldn't let Artem play outside very much in Northumbria. It makes us so happy to see how much fun he's had since we moved here.
The Emperor and Empress must be worried sick.
Princess Elfin has tried to put on a brave face at school, but deep down...
The sooner we can find them, the sooner everyone can rest easy.
Right. Let me know what I can do to help.
This area is just full of history, both good and bad.
I remember getting really excited about the speech given here before the war. But the more I think back on how we all reacted, the more strange it seems. Why were we so eager for war? Well, you won't believe it. The Lionheart Dreichels Rice Honor. Oh, is that it? No, additional description? During the lead up to the war, I was fully convinced I could do anything to help my country. I sold all my family's belongings and donated my mirror to the state. Life is now difficult, to say the least. Bruh. I don't know where I'd be without my friend here in Heimdallr. I'm not sure how I'm going to get out of this. My wife and I are just itching to take pictures of the palace. The Imperial family's been under a lot of pressure lately. The Crown Prince's actions certainly haven't been helping. But the Emperor and the Emperor and Empress have been so sincere in addressing us with all that's been going on. Prince Olivert and Princess Alphen have been often seen touring the capital to learn how to better their lives too. Their efforts have moved so much that I just had to come and bask here in the palace's majesty. And have I basked? You bet I have. I feel more blessed just by standing here. This man is quite peculiar, but I'm certain hearing his kind words would make Her Highness so happy. Carla, you gotta stay still. I need to look pretty and pristine as the palace in the shot. I'm sure Her Majesty must be so relieved now that the Emperor has a clean bill of health. Maybe even overjoyed after the royal wedding. A shame there was no parade, but I send the bride and groom my love. The Imperial family is now the face of Erebonia, so as far as this gal is concerned, their good news is our good news. Now that the IDF is no more, we of the Heimdallr military police are responsible for guarding the palace, though that won't change once the process of reorganizing the army is complete. The Ashen Chevalier in Class 7. A pleasure as always. His Excellency Representative Regnitz has requested we give you our full cooperation. If there's anything we can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask. I'm afraid only authorized personnel may proceed beyond this point. Damn it.
I'll fight.
Alright. Let's go get some ice cream.
Officially cross Dreichels Plaza off the list. I'm ready to hit up the next spot.
There's no need to be in such a rush. How do you still have space in your stomach for more?
You insult me, Princess. I need to try all the capital's mouth-watering morsels. I can't throw in the towel this early.
You need to sample them all without eating more than your body mass in one sitting.
Says you. I'm still growing. I gotta eat.
Growing up has less to do with regular consumption and more to do with acting like an adult.
Oh, hey guys! Counter-argument to that, by the way. If you want me to start acting like an adult, then you've got to start treating me like it. How's the girl supposed to feel big without being called a big sister?
Counter-argument to your counter-argument. That makes no sense.
Oh my god.
Yes, it does. Don't be mean.
I'm just seeing Milliam just like, you know, actually alive again. I didn't expect you all to come this early. I see Elliot is already with you. Yeah, we just met up earlier. We were going around gathering info when we happened to see you here. Elliot wanted to help us out too, so that's why we're here. I'll do my best not to trouble you. I don't think there's any chance of that. You'll be a fine help. If you need anything, just lean on me. Thank you, I will. I think anyone can tell, Elise is going to be a more reliable asset than you here. Rude! Seeing them at a stall together takes me back to the summer festival. How was that only a few short months ago? It was like so much longer. I can't imagine Eustace saw what Rufus is doing coming either. It has to be weighing heavily on him. But at least he has Milliam to help take his mind off it. Aww. Come on. Give Big Sissy some love. Please remove yourself from around my neck. But we haven't seen each other in forever. It's barely been 2 weeks. That's 2 whole weeks. She whines, but she's not trying to escape. Yeah. That's how it always is with them now. Hey, do you want to try some gelato or ice cream from one of the stalls? I'll treat you. The milk ice cream is super rich and tasty. I'll pass. I need to leave room for lunch. You're never going to grow any bigger if you only eat the bare minimum, Tilly. I'm getting another reach on you since our last update. Altina's got that just so done with this look. When is she not? At this rate, you're gonna need heels to get anywhere close to my height. But then again, I am older, so maybe I've earned it. Huh. One ice cream cone, please. With 5 scoops. Jesus! Oh, you only allow 3 scoops maximum. Then, I'll take 3. But I'd appreciate it if you made them as big as possible. She really doesn't want to lose this thing they've got going on, huh? At least they're bonding in their own way. Anyway, were you guys gathering intel or just on a date? We were now standing idly, and we were certainly not on a date. We've been looking into the flow of goods into the capital. That would explain why you were visiting multiple shops and stalls. What have you learned then? Well, it seems there's lots of groups buying stuff in bulk lately. All kinds of stuff too. Food, ornaments. It's almost like they're getting ready for something. Oh, that is unusual. I could get panic buying in response to Crossbell's occupation, but lately implies before that. Yeah, the war's over and the winter's still far off. We can't be stocking up for the weather. Then why? The buyers themselves are suspicious sorts. When we started looking into them in detail, we discovered they were either startups or foreign. Oh, that, and they all appear to exist in name only. That only adds to the mystery. Damn, she finished already? Oh, Melio. Oh, you're already done with your ice cream? Wasn't it good? Well, yes, I had to admit that we're not here to discuss the ice cream. She's blushing. If the buyers exist in name only, could we be dealing with cases of fraud? Actually, no. The transactions are legitimate, the sellers received their money, and the goods were dispatched. But the other significant mystery is that there's no record of where any of these goods ended up. The intelligence division has tried tracking some of these orders, but they just get forwarded all over the place before disappearing along with other orders like this. They may have had better luck if they marked an order from the moment it's placed, but alas. Right, by the time they realize they're done with, they're dealing with another one of these, the transaction's already long done. So, do you think whoever's doing this has gathered all the stuff they need by now? Probably. It sounds as though we're dealing with some very skilled criminals. Perhaps the reborn Imperial Liberation Front is hoarding supplies. Oh, what is it? Nothing worthy of note. I was just wondering if it perhaps may lead to Crossbell's new Supreme Leader instead. Well, it could. True. I just cannot fathom why my brother would be so foolish. I thought he finally learned his lesson. It makes no sense to me either. I haven't known him for that long, even if we were both Ironbloods, but after we beat him in the Imperial Fortress, he seemed pretty much done. I think we were all under that same impression. Either way, speculating on what he's trying to do serves us no purpose in the now. Regardless of his reasons, I'll be sure to right his wrongs as his brother. I'm sorry you're going through this, Eustace. Right now, our primary focus isn't him, but the missing prince and princess. That doesn't mean we can afford to turn a blind eye to Crossbell, mind. I'm just not sure whether the crisis there and their disappearance are connected in any way. But whatever the answer is, when our focus inevitably turns to him, you won't be alone in confronting him. So don't try running off alone, alright? Don't worry, I wouldn't dare. I'm well aware that there's only so much I can do alone. Good, because your friends are here to help you in times of need, and you'll definitely need us here. We're always here for you, Eustace. Well, should we get back to gathering information? That would be wise. The more we can find, the better. Then let's go, go, go! Me and the little bunny are ready to go. Indeed, we can't let the rest of Class 7 be the only ones working hard. And I'll be here for whatever you need. Alright. Altina Orion sisterly bonds. Altina stacks on the ice cream while hoping it will one day make her taller than Millium. I don't think that's how any of this works. Their bond as sisters has become readily apparent. Eustace Alborea. The son of House Alborea of the Four Great Houses, he acts as Duke for his father and brother, the latter being Crossbell's former Governor General. And Millium Orion, an OZ series homunculus with a friendly, innocent air about her, she operates under the codename White Rabbit for the Imperial Intelligence Division. Very berry ice cream. It always brings me a smile to, it always brings a smile to my face to see people loving my gelato and ice cream. Maybe I should start thinking about maxing it out to 5 scoops. Oh really? I'll be first in line if you do. I look forward to I look forward to rising to the 5 scoop challenge. The 5 scoop challenge? You know, now that I think about it, and all the times I've ever went out to places or on vacation or whatever with family or hell, even on like school trips or whatever, like back then, I never really, like, when the opportunity came up to get ice cream, I never really went to any place or whatever that offered, well actually no, I'm pretty sure they did offer multiple scoops, but I never did order like multiple scoops on an ice cream cone before. I think like I was always scared of, like, from all the times watching cartoons and shit, that I was actually scared of, like, actually letting it accidentally, like, fall over. Because you know the usual gag in a lot of, like, comedy shows or cartoons or whatever about, like, ice cream scoops and shit. But man, I really like to have, like, an ice cream cone with multiple scoops on it. My favorite flavor? Vanilla, French vanilla. And in terms of, with other flavors, fishing spot. But I mean, I've had other flavors before, but basically vanilla is like pretty much the main one that like I pretty much go to, or I always order without thinking about anything else.
Bite. Nice. It's a whopper.
Man, it's just a carp again, and we're out of fishing bait. Actually, hold on. Let me go into the Lake Lloyd Company and fish a little bit more. Wait, oh my god! We can order more than 100 fishing bait! Oh my god! It's a miracle! Well, we'll have to find some spot eventually where you can farm up a crap ton of Mira. Or if I really want to go the Mira efficient route, fish up enough snow crabs, buy out more fishing bait, and keep repeating until I get more fishing bait without spending a single Mira. But man, that's gonna be so time consuming. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Although there are fishing spots where the fishing pools are less diluted, so it actually is easier to fish for certain things. Because I'm pretty sure with all I've seen at this point, most fishing spots have up to 2 at most.
Nice.
It's a whopper.
It's a whopper. I'm gonna hook me a whopper.
The bite. Nice.
It's a whopper.
Okay, so yeah, it's just gonna be red perch and carp from this one. Oh, actually...
The bite.
Oh, actually, wait, I think I just noticed. Do they only have the little star on the fishing spots to indicate a new fish that haven't acquired here yet? Because I've never been here, but there's no star here, and we've only caught fish that we've seen already. Is that what's going on? Because I've seen the star symbol. Oops. I've seen the star symbol on fishing spots before, but there wasn't one here because we didn't get anything new. If so, bro, finally. So we can know for sure that there's at least like one new fish, and we can move on once we get it. Oh, actually, I need to test out next time we find a new fishing spot. I need to fish there once, fail, exit out, and check if the star is still there to show whether or not it's there as just like, have you fished here before? Or if you actually are missing a new fish from that particular spot. Oh, wait, that's so helpful if that's what I think. You take it as the star is a missable event? I guess in this case, it's like a new fish you haven't acquired yet. That's how I think it is, but I'll have to test it out with a new fishing spot later. All right, let's go to Vainqueur Street. Almost out of water already? Jeez. I've been drinking a lot of water because of like the little thing last session about me ending the session early. With the trams more expensive than ever, I've taken to walking so I can save Samira. This is all because of the Empire, because the Empire had to pay reparations to the Republic, right? Why don't we have to be the ones to suffer when it's the government that lied to us in the first place? Wow. I know there's no way of getting around it, but it still sucks. You'd be surprised how much those travel expenses impact our finances at home. I know there's no getting around the price hike, but it still sucks. Imperial Chronicle. Some folks from our place got drafted into the war. One of them is so traumatized that he still isn't back on his feet. That whole thing may have only lasted a day, but scars run deep. Ah, what if it isn't everyone from Thor's? If I remember correctly, he's Wayne's father. Hello, it's good to see you. Looks like you're patrolling the capital. Is everything okay? Well, as you can see, things are as peaceful as ever. Even the tourists have returned. There haven't been any big incidents as of late. Well, other than the Crossbell situation making front page news. Yes. Instructor. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the military police have been informed of the situation with His Highness or C's proclamation. So everything really is being kept on the wraps then. Thank you for speaking with us. If anything changes, please let us know. But of course. I assume this is part of your special ops. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, sure. We're on patrol every day, but there have been no big incidents. Don't forget about the Imperial Museum. Oh yeah, I know. I just need to keep going around and making sure we gather enough people in the party. Or does it? It wouldn't go away once we gather info in each district, right? Like it's probably gonna do a thing of like, we finish gathering info, we proceed with the main story cutscene a little bit, and then we go to a certain spot, and then if you travel beyond this point, all things you haven't done will go away, right? We'll probably get that warning. Or okay, like when does the Imperial Museum thing go away? Because, again, yeah, I wanted to get more party members first and see what I can do. But, I don't know. That fight... We gotta think of a way to get around that. Because it's gonna start off with... It's just gonna start off with the boss just casting shit and everyone getting one shot before we can use our order. So, I think if anything... Maybe it will come down to like spamming S-crafts like turn 1 to at least minimize the damage from the other ads. So I'll get a warning when I get a call on the phone. Okay. So okay. If pressed to comment on something, I'd only mention that Representative Regnitz has been mighty busy. I understand there's no getting around it since he's the current representative, but I do wish he wouldn't push himself so. Special issue of the Imperial Chronicle. Welcome. Have you already read the latest issue of the Imperial Chronicle? The former Governor General escaped from prison and appeared at the Crossbell signing ceremony, and the SSS was defeated by the Admin Defense Force. I heard the cover story was supposed to be a special feature on Crossbell's independence, but it all got revised. I just hope all this chaos doesn't lead to another war. I've been saving my money to make my dream of having my own shop come true. But if war breaks out again, I sure as heck won't be working. Hey, watch that language, Chris. What is going on around here? Gosh, my big brother's always leaving me in charge of the store. He's talking about how great this is, but he's the only one who gets to skip out on work. You know what though? I should be grateful things are back to normal. I'm willing to indulge my brother's selfishness for a little longer. Fish and tartar time. Fried fish slathered in sharp flavored tartar sauce goodness. I'll take 2. You really can't beat weather this nice. At the end of the day, all I really want is to run the store with my little sis and enjoy some peace and quiet. But with everything going on in Crossbell, the thought of potentially being drafted again casts a bit of a shadow over it all. It'd be nice to think they could just wrap themselves up before they get any worse. You know, I feel dumb for bringing this up, but I don't actually wait. Yeah, I think as far as I can remember, I don't think I've ever had fish and chips before in all the times I've actually been out. Because I think I'm pretty sure I've come across some places that do have fish and chips. I don't think I've ever actually ordered it myself as far as I can recall. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually had it before. I'm sure it's nothing too crazy, but if I find the opportunity, I should probably try, at least like try it out at some place for the heck of it. So wait, this is all the characters I can gather at the moment? Okay, so we'll probably just bump into like VV or something at the Imperial Chronicle then. For the scoop. Oh, whoops, I forgot about that. A few weeks after the end of the Great War, my youngest son started attending Sunday school. Now he's got lots of friends and seems to be having a grand old time. Seeing the youngsters in such good spirits is enough to keep me chugging along.
Business as usual here, even with the prince gone MIA.
The information blackout will only last for so long. We need to find a lead soon.
Agreed. We'll need to give this place a thorough look.
Both the Empress and the Princess have looked much more cheerful since the Prince's marriage. Now, he and his Lady Schera are on their honeymoon. Knowing they're all doing so well, puts a spring in my step. My word, what could the former Governor General be thinking? The idea of unifying the continent is nothing but a pipe dream, in my opinion. Plus, I really doubt he plans on going to war with the Empire. I don't know what he's plotting, but I wish he wouldn't drag the rest of us into it. Actually, wait, before we go into the Imperial Chronicle, I need to check out the stores. Oh yeah, wait, I didn't check out Eustace and Milliam's deal. Oh yeah, we can do our United... Right, we can do the United Front now. Let's see, Iola's Saber... Did it always have a chance to 100% seal? Let's see, Arc Slicer. Yeah, the other EDF guys had Arc Slicer. So yeah, I was like, wait, why did my Magic Reflect go off? Yeah, there we go. Also, did it always have S scaling break? Huh. Let's see, Treasure Sword. Treasure Sword is physical? God damn it. Although his stats are well balanced from what it seems with his strength and arch strength. Freeze and Impede and Delay. And then Platinum Shield again was a large AoE. Complete Immunity. Oh, Complete Immunity. And HP Absorb? Huh. He grants everyone 20% lifesteal? Yo. Wait. Oh! Wait. Wait, did they nerf Noble Arc? Wait, wasn't it always medium stats? No. Wait, it was medium before, right? I'm not going crazy? Oh. Oh, they knew they couldn't let Eustace get away with this for so long. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was medium. Because I always remember using it twice to cap out everyone's stat buffs. Oh. Oh, man. What have they done? I mean, it's still, stats up in general. Oh, man. Also, wait, it's 8 turns now. Before it was like long as hell with 12, right? Alright, so let's see with Milliam. Tetra Breaker. Faint 100%. God damn. Also, wait, does anyone else have No, everyone's at like SSS Plus or 4S scaling. Okay, so it's only like Ash with a single target that's 4S Plus. Ultimate Barrier, Physical Immunity, Valiant Cannon. Yeah, the laser beam thing that reduces strength and defense. Megaton Press. Big break damage. And movement down and delay. Honestly, I think, I've been kind of noticing that it's, unless it's, one of those scripted... No, not even then. I've been noticing that with the boss fights, breaking enemies has been a lot easier than it has been in, Cold Steel 3 and 4, at least from what I can remember. So wait, this is alright. They lowered the strength gain, but the damage went to 8 turns. You thought it was 6? Was it 6 turns? I thought it was longer. I thought it was 12 whole freaking turns. Or am I going crazy? Because I never remember needing to refresh Noble Arc's damage buff. Yeah, I'm not sure. And Calibog M. Oh, large area faint with Ooh, balance. Oh my god, I really want to get more. I want to get like gladiator belts and shit onto Millium. Oh my god. Dude, we could just spam the shit out of this. Well, not really. I mean, there's 60 and 80 a pop, but still. And white decoration with 90% damage reduction. Actually, hold on. What can I do? So, Hero's Testament. Oh yeah, I could put on the Mishi music box. Noble Arc was 12 turns. Noble Arc was overall nerfed in this game. Yeah, as much as I feel sad about it, yeah, it was overall needed, honestly. Because having medium stats up to all the important stats, and then 12 whole turns of 30% extra damage, like, I never really found myself needing to go like, man, I really need to break this boss in order to actually like have a better chance of winning. Instead, I just like, fuck it, noble arc, and then just do big damage. No break necessary. Because like, it was really jacked up in Cold Steel 3 and 4 and stuff. Or mainly 4, I think. I don't remember much about 3 break bars, but I don't think I relied on breaking too much. Well, okay, time out. I mean, technically we did, but then we abused the shit out of, you know, Windblade, and then Accelerate, and then Windblade, and Accelerate. So, yeah. Burst turns are pretty great in this game. Yeah, because actually, wait, let me go look it up with the enemies we fought so far. Or, oh no, let me go look at the latest boss enemies. Yeah, 'cause if I remember correctly, with like boss break bars, normally they're much higher than what their health would have for what bosses have, right? Because normally we'd see like 400,000 or something absurd relative to the amount of health they have. Let me see. Yeah. Matteus has significantly less break. And even the Magic Knight too. Yeah, they actually scaled it back significantly, so breaking is actually worth a shit. Well, and then you have moments like this, but it's, this is like scripted shit. And yeah, regular enemies do have a bit more break than they have health, but their lower health kind of balances it out. Asmodyne, yeah. Burst does do extra damage to break. Yeah, I mean, I know, I remember that, like, you know, 10 times damage and shit. Or is it 10 times or 6? No, it's 10 times, I think. It's 6 was before you had, like, Burst 2 with Link levels in Cold Steel 4 and stuff. I believe Rush has additional break scaling, right? Yeah, extra, 300%. Also, that attack radius, no, it is not a large fucking circle. Like, anytime I've rushed so far in this game, I always keep getting surprised going, wait, I only rushed on one person? Like, not even like the second enemy, like a little bit away from it. Like, come on. We definitely need to get like, I'm assuming Rush 2 slightly increases the radius of who gets caught in it, right? But man, I really don't like using Rush, at least so far. It's so annoying. I was like, alright, we're gonna get 2 to 3 enemies. It's only 1. Huh? So I just wasted my brave points for freaking nothing. Might as well just save for the burst, or just save it for actual orders. And wait. I don't think they're supposed to show this to me yet. But remember a little thing from Cold Steel 2? The Reverie corridor. The fuck is this? Oh, come on, they couldn't wait to bring this up until after we encounter this thing. Bruh. But yeah, like, I know, like, I'm thinking about it now that it's been brought up, but yeah, like, ever since Cold Steel 2, it's just been that thing that was just there for no fucking reason. Other than to delay the end of the freaking game, but yeah, and then the whole shadow trial dealy that I believe the whatever the boss's name was again, like there was no purpose, and it was awakened too early, or because of the Civil War strife and shit. What the fuck is gonna happen in this place again? Oh, that means we're actually gonna go back to. That means we're actually gonna go back to Trista. Yo, man, it's been forever. Wait, it was Trista, right? Yeah, it was in the old schoolhouse. Time for the flashbulb thing. Even when you use Risha's her scorpion move that procs a rush, you still miss it. Yeah, like even if you try to use a suction move to cluster up enemies together, like sometimes like not as many would get caught up as you would think. Huh, she's Brian. But yeah, it gets really fucking annoying. I must admit, it feels a little wrong to be out shopping while Crossbell's under siege and all. But at the same time, I gotta do something to keep my spirits up, or else I'll completely lose my mind. All of which is to say that sales at the Jirai branch are great. Nice. Good work out there, Sepha. You mentioned something earlier about an independence movement, though. How'd all that pan out? Things must have been pretty rowdy, what with protesters demonstrating in front of the shop and all that. It was fairly volatile for a while there. From what I understand, there have been attempts even without the government's intervention to de-escalate the situation. As a result, the instability is dissipating in an effort to gain the sympathy of the locals. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad to hear things aren't looking so hairy out there now. I've got a feeling we have a certain someone to thank for tidying things up. But either way, we should count our blessings. I'm not sure I follow you. It's fine, don't worry about it. All that matters is that the Jirai branch is in good shape. Keep up the good work as manager there, Sepha. Thank you, I will. Although it feels a little surreal to be called the manager these days. As far as I'm aware, Crow's in Jirai himself right now. Oh. Howard must sense his hand in must sense his hand in all that's been going on, however minor. Our bottom line really took a 1-2 punch in Jirai thanks to the war and then the independence movement gaining heat. Now that things are stabilizing over there though, our sales have been looking up. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, why is she talking to herself in third person? Wait, no, she did not. No, she didn't have a little quirk of talking to herself about herself in third person. I'm sure Seva hasn't had the easiest time being the branch manager, but it looks like she's got a good grip on things. I think they meant to give this line to the manager, Howard, but they accidentally wrote it for Seva. Bro. Oh my god. You know, there's something to be said for playing a Trails game, like, early enough in its release to see shit like this. compared to much later, like years after, and even with like potential fan patches to fix shit like this. Bro. Classic Nissa. They did say that the next patch will definitely fix a lot of things, but like, actually, let me read the Steam thing directly. But man, that's funny as hell. Oh my god. But where's the oh, do I have to look up the okay, hold on. Reverie. Was it Community Hub? Oh no, here it is. Hi everyone, the small update includes fixes to 2 different issues. One of the questions for Reverie is concerning fixes to various text issues which are not PC specific. I'd like to note that these are still being worked on for every version of the game. We'll integrate these as soon as they're available. Of course, in the unexpected case this patch breaks anything, you can always revert to earlier versions of the game by using the Steam beta menu. Cheers, Peter Durante, Tolman. Yeah, so they're... Oh, actually, like, this patch was released earlier this October on the 6th. Almost 2 weeks ago. So we probably won't be seeing for a little while the next big patch to kind of fix up all this. So this little update was recent enough already. There really are a lot more text errors than the previous games. Yeah, like, I know that in the previous Cold Steel games, or maybe just Trails games in general, that there might be some slip-ups with localization, translations, or just like general typos or whatever, but it's really ridiculous here compared to the previous games, that is for sure. But I'm sure the localization team's been... I'm sure they're swamped with however much they have to freaking localize, but man, it as much as you can try to let something slide, it gets to a point where okay, like, it gets a little bit ridiculous. When we have like something reminiscent to like Battle Networks mess up in translation. Yeah, like stuff like, oh, what a polite young man she was, or a conversation between a mother and daughter, and I think was it Battle Network 4 or 5? Like they swapped the mom and daughter's dialogue, so it looks like the daughter is scolding the mother, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is some janky ass shit. But yeah, oh boy. Oh yeah, never forget until it's been fixed. Oh no, we're not on Lloyd's route right now, but never forget, recover 5,000% HP. Oh, we can't make these until we get Globby Fat or Gelatin? Ah, no. Bro. And oh, you know what I really wish was still here? I really wish they kept in like the usual infinite money exploit where we just create a unique dish of the first recipe because of its very cheap components and just like make infinite money. I know that's like really freaking cheap, but honestly, with how I like to play things and keeping everyone's equipment up to date, and at this point with Abyss, it would definitely save me a lot of time farming new materials to at least get like the basic stuff of like deep oshers and stuff. I really wish we can abuse a recipe or what was it? I really wish we could abuse that again. Like, they made it annoying in... I believe they made it annoying in Cold Steel 2, but you can still do it. And 3, you can still do it as well, if I remember correctly, right? Or wait, was it in 3 or did they stop at 2? But yeah, 4 and now, yeah, no, they learned. Hey, long time no see, folks. Things are pretty rocky over in Jirai, but thankfully, the craziness seems to have subsided for the time being. Speaking of Jirai, that reminds me of a certain someone from there. One day after the war, he just strolled into my shop. I'd heard the guy died, so you can imagine how my jaw hit the floor. Not that I was unhappy to see him, mind. I think a lot's happened over there, so it's good to see at least a little piece of stability return to the area for once. In Cold Steel 3, we had Yuna with the infinite potato thing. Oh, right, with Yuna's dish, right. Steffa dropped by today to give a report on her store branch in Jirai. At first, she seemed a little concerned. She seemed concerned about whether she had what it takes to run a business, or to run the business as a manager. But judging by the way she's talking, it appears those fears have been alleviated. I've got this in the bag. Oh yeah, I've got this in the bag. It turned out great. Oh, actual evasion. Oh, I'm buying this shit. Actually, how much more is that? Okay, it's only like a little bit more. Although, the arts defense is very much welcome though. Fuck it. Wait. Huh? Oh! The nomadic boots have like a crap ton of arts defense. Well, I could have used that earlier when we were at the museum. Maybe we can actually tank something. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll keep this in our back pocket for now, because we do lose a bit of physical defense, but we'll need this to survive the art spam that is the freaking museum fight. I'm here to buy some new clothes for a trip I'm taking with my boyfriend. Now that things around town are back to normal, we figured now would be a good time to visit Ordis. The sun must be really bright out there. Or wait, it must be bright out there, huh? I better make sure to bring lots of sunscreen with me. But yeah, I wish we could abuse the recipe stuff again. Everything is so goddamn expensive. Let's see, the Schneider light. No one else has new weapons to buy, huh? Alright. And the usual, yeah, we'll sort that out later. Wow, another big order from yet another client. I've been getting lots of these lately. Maybe it's a sign that business is starting to pick up a... Hey, the big order wouldn't happen to come from any mysterious startups or foreign clients, right? And would you happen to know where these deliveries are being, well, shipped to? Or these orders are being shipped to? Especially with the, proclamation from the reborn Imperial Liberation Front that you don't know about, but oh boy. That's not good. Oh, sorry, you probably don't want to hear something like that. I was thinking a lot myself. I've had my hands full keeping up with big orders from multiple firms lately. It's been a relief. I was worried business was going to keep trending downward. But now things are looking up. It feels a bit strange, truth be told, but far be it from me, or far be it of me, to look a gift thrust in the mouth. Business has been booming thanks to some large orders coming in. I'd be lying if I said it didn't seem a little too good to be true given the times we're in, but hey, I'll gladly take it. I mean, he doesn't know any better, but... Ooh, I think he might be accidentally supplying some Some bad groups. Oh boy. It's interesting. Ammo and maintenance oil have both been selling like hotcakes lately. Oh boy. Then again, a lot of people did buy weapons for self-defense when the war was starting. They could be trying to maintain those. Or not that I'm complaining, business is business. Besides, weapon maintenance is a good habit to get into, so I'm glad to see that happening. Man, okay, this is really interesting with... Actually, wait, yeah, I've been noticing this with a lot of casters in Reverie. A lot of new weapons they get, it doesn't give any more arch defense, or it's an arch strength, but instead actually favors physical strength scaling with either ailments or some other benefits. That's really cool that they actually have these to try to encourage different playstyles for everyone we would designate as primarily casters. Huh. That's really cool. And yeah, 100% poison blind on Elise? Like, hold on. Ah. Although, wait, time out. Oh, okay, so the S-Craft is physical, but Swallowtail is only magical. But then again, it's an AoE where you can apply Poison Blind. Oh wait, time out, wait, poison! Bro, wait. How long has it been since, like, any Cold Steel game where we can actually try to apply, like, poison that isn't from a quartz? Bro, wait. I'm not... I think just for the actual opportunity they're giving me, I'm actually gonna build poison on Elise. What the fuck? Like, there's so many times where, like, we would have some opportunity to apply poison. Okay, maybe not on bosses like this, but... Or hell, even on, like, tankier elite enemies. And especially with how many extra turns they take in Abyss mode. Oh. Wait, bro. We can actually... Like, poison is actually viable. Oh my god. Thanks to one little weapon. Like, I know that poison might be problematic if there's too many ways to apply it, but man, it was always so depressing, like, seeing status efficacies on, like, more major enemies being as low as they are, understandably, but then they only give you, like, just the quartz, which is like, what, 10, 15, 20, 25%? And depending on who you're using it on, they might not have enough lines to make use of enough of them to stack up to have even a chance at applying, like, reliably. So then, you know, why go through the trouble of trying to apply a dot that might never actually apply throughout the entire course of a fight, when you could have spent those turns doing substantial damage through whatever else, right? Wait, that's so nice now. Actually, what's the difference here? So we're looking at 150 arch strength versus... Aww. That is a big hit to arch strength, but you know what? I'm actually gonna slap this on. I would definitely love the extra defense from the shoes, but I'll have to think about it. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect to go on for so long about Elise's new weapon, but like that's just how significant it is to me that we actually have a source that's like 100% poison. That's not like what was it? Oh no, we don't have Murakumo here, right? Yeah, no. But yeah, because the only times we could apply poison would be through Murakumo or what's that one? What was that one Master Quartz called that I slapped on Matteus? The one that applies ailments randomly? Not just Murakumo, it's like a different one. But either way, that one. Like, we'd only get to apply poison through ailment RNG. Because it says random abnormality 100% or however percent. Or not 100, or no, I'm thinking of one of the arts that gave a random abnormality. But yeah, it's like, oh, random chance for a random, or sorry, a chance for a random debuff. But then who knows what it could be? So then you might end up hitting some ailment that has no chance of applying at all. Or it might have a greater chance of applying, but you don't roll it. Failed in your inspection. I still love that line. It's so fucking cheesy. It's like a B-movie line that I didn't expect to hear from Matteus. You failed your inspection. Ooh, I'll take 2 of these. And ingredients are still good. Okay. We've been catering all sorts of businesses like crazy lately. Business has been booming, which is great, but sure makes keeping tabs on stock a challenge. Just a handful of fewer customers and we'd be on easy street. That's all I ask. Oh, even food. Let's see here. I better put in another order to that one farm. Oh, I'm glad we're doing so well, but something about this just doesn't feel right, you know. We're making too much money here. Oh my, if it isn't Rean! How wonderful it is to see you all again. I heard much about your exploits during the war. Oh yeah, we forgot to read the Imperial Chronicle. I read all about them in the Imperial Chronicle. Good to see you too. Has it really been half a year? Things are more or less back to normal, but the fallout of war remains, as you can see. The annulment of part of subsidiary aid, an increase in tram fare. I hear taxes were raised for a time in countryside towns as well. Even the 4 great houses and the RF group are scrambling to raise money. The Empire's financial woes are downright palpable. So it appears. You can sense it even in leaves. I swear Eustace's face goes sour the second anyone talks about Mira. Hush you. The fact of the matter is that Eustace, I can't imagine shit's going well in yeah, I can't imagine all the stuff he's dealing with on his end. The fact of the matter is that neither we nor the Empire can continue as we once were. We must find a new way forward alongside Representative Regnitz. We've entered a new era, I suppose, for better or for worse. Together with Representative Regnitz, I hope we can find a new way forward for the Empire. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on, they just had to place the manager here where we can't like walk past them like this. Come on, you couldn't just like move him back like a couple like centimeters. God damn it. Your patronage today at Plaza Bifrost is most appreciated. Please note we aren't importing products from Crossbell at this time. We are, however, still receiving shipments from other nations, so do peruse our variety of shops at your leisure. I wouldn't say the Republic's relationship with the Empire is particularly great now that the war's over, but hey, I'll take it. Even the whole reparations thing has created quite the ruckus. But thanks to the Republic's new president, things on the domestic front have stabilized. We're finally seeing some normalcy. Though I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little concerned about things in Crossbell. Be that as it may, I intend on continuing my job and support every expatriate Calvardian. Oh, the bookstore. Perhaps it's because things have settled down, but a wealth of entertaining books have been published recently. Foreign books once contraband are practically flying off the shelves. Would you by chance be interested in a book during your downtime? 3 and 9 is a personal favorite of mine. Oh gee, I love that series too. Oh fuck, dude, I just got caught up in reading Moonless Morn as well. Oh fuck me. Like, I'm gonna be spending the rest of the night reading the Imperial Chronicle on Moonless Morn at this point. I think like my voice will totally be shot once I do actually read them. Oh hey! Is that Alan, Bridget? Oh hey Rean, fancy running into all of you here. It's been a while, hasn't it? Alan and I were just enjoying some quality time together between one of his missions. Sorry to interrupt, so does that mean the army's been keeping you busy? Pretty much. The armored divisions have been stretched thin due to being scaled back. I'm doing everything I can to reduce the load on General Craig and Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart. I still owe them a lot after the war. That's why I volunteered to travel around the Empire to serve as a Panzer Soldat drill instructor and work on communications missions. The whole reason I'm in the capital today was to make a report. It's something that supposedly affects all the divisions. Seems a little shady to me. But we're covering all of our bases just to be safe. What causes you to find it so suspicious? I don't think he's allowed to share that. I'm not, but I wouldn't be surprised if you guys ended up finding out on your own. Don't be surprised if the Imperial Army reaches out to you when the time comes. Hearing that just makes me more worried about what they have you doing. Even the nobility has been stressed this year with many families reorganizing their territories. My family has been helping coordinate. Father's been so busy that I've had to help him, which means it's even harder for Alan and I to make time for one another. It helps knowing that we'll finally be able to hold our wedding once things have calmed down. No shit, I bet that's a motivator. I suppose it's about time you two tie the knot. Congrats again. Thanks, man. I finally feel like a man worthy. Wait, I finally feel like I'm a man worthy of being by Bridget's side after leaving the war behind. I don't plan on letting that change between now and the big day. Oh, Alan. Based on what we heard so far, Alan and Emily. From Alan and Emily, the armored divisions and the Air Force are both preparing for some sort of top secret mission. Given the current situation in Erebonia, that must mean... Oh! Cool. Let's see, Warrant Officer Allen, a soldier in the Imperial Army's 4th Armored Division and a Thor's graduate, currently works as an aide to Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart. Making amends to pay back the people he troubled during the war, Allen carves out time out of his schedule to travel the nation as an instructor on piloting Panzer Soldats. Bridget, let's see, a kind noblewoman and a Thor's graduate. She and Alan fell in love as students, and through thick and thin, their love has continued to persevere, one day at a time. Although Alan and Bridget haven't seen one another much, Bridget is more inspired to keep up with their upcoming wedding plans than ever. Hey Rean, I heard you have a hand in that one development project. Oh, you know about that? I was asked to help because I was an Awakener. It's still confidential, so I can't share too much. We might need your help someday, though. Not like it's got anything to do with this current mess anyway. The current investigation takes precedent, but there's no reason we can't look forward to your help if something comes up. Yeah, understood. I might have to ask for your help somewhere down the road. I know I can count on you when the time comes. There were trying times during the war, but they're in the past now. All I want is to make good memories now. I'll let you and the others know when it's official. I'll be counting on each of you when the time comes. Oh, Sabrina. Oh, you're folks from the military academy. Fancy running into you all in the capital. Leaves, you say? I've been so busy lately that I haven't even the chance to visit Lisa's cafe. Frankly, there's not even time to sit down for a coffee when you're raking in record profits on the regular. Oh boy. Oh. Every single business person and business we come across. Oh man, just like Eustace and William said. Everyone's been raking it in. It all started during the war. See, I used my card to help evacuate some capital folks. We ended up talking insurance, one thing led to another, and lo and behold, they all signed on. Oh, right, she does insurance, right. I thought she did, like, goods and other stuff. Things have been snowballing ever since, and can you blame them when the future is so uncertain? So yeah, business is booming. But, oh, what I do for a nibble of, Lisa's latest bread. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, that reminds me. Lisa's mentor runs a bakery here in the capital. I just can't up and head to Leaves, but there might be a light at the end of the tunnel for my munchies. Well now, if it is Instructor Rean Class 7. Given that you're all here, I assume classes have resumed without any issues. It's been quite some time. Your parents work at the cafeteria at the branch campus if I remember correctly. That's right, they both managed to return to work. Oh, that reminds me. They've been rather worried about the students of the main campus ever since the prince went missing after the war and all that. The students seem determined not to lose to the branch campus, to the branch campus. Sounds like they're trying to figure themselves out. I hear Ada and Fritz in particular have really been dragging the rest of the student body along. Oof, sounds like they're going all out. We can't afford to rest on our laurels either. Huh. Prince Cedric pretty much led the entirety of the campus at one point, but after he left, the rest of the students chose to cooperate with us of their own volition. They really have grown quite a bit. I couldn't be prouder of my alma mater. According to my parents, the students at the main campus are incredibly determined. I know there's no shortage of problems to solve right now, but we gotta keep our chins up. When I think about oh god. Oh, hold on real quick. When I think about how reparations have affected the Empire, I can't help but resent the Republic. Sure, the Empire may have started the war, but leave it to the Republic to demand reparations at the most opportunistic of times. And it sure hasn't done any favors for the Empire and its influence over other countries. How could a member of the Empire not feel disgraced, given that we've been at odds with the Republic for so many years? Where did our glory shuffle off to? Our ancestors must be rolling in their graves right now. Bro, I don't want to hear you anymore. Prismatic macarons. Huh, I'll take a couple. Man! Well, actually, this does make it easier to kinda... Oh, no, wait. We're much better off buying them straight up than crafting up. Oh, they only give us emblems? Instead of the tier above? Bro, that's gonna take so many U materials to craft these up. Oh, no way. And I'm pretty sure this is the only shop that sells these accessories. Oh, fuck me. Tell you the truth, just before the war started, my back was killing me something fierce. So bad I couldn't even get out of bed. But the moment the war ended, the pain went away with it. You wouldn't believe what I had to put up with. Folks accuse me of faking it to get out of the draft. My back's been starting to feel a little funky again. I should probably get that looked at, huh? Oh boy. Better get that bed ready. Just before the war started, I heard the Kleist company handling circulation of my goods. When all hell broke loose and distribution slowed to a crawl, I was able to get a count on their routes to get meds to my customers. I heard some less than savory things about them, but I'm glad I took a chance with our partnership. Boy, are meds in demand. I had to prep my voucher for Kleist & Co. before I make my next order. Let's see, Herb Pecky. And nothing much else here. Alright, we good. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, Linda's here too? Well, if it isn't Class 7. I had no idea you were in the capital. Hey, miss you guys. We weren't expecting to run into the two of you here either. Oh, is this a bad time? Everyone here looks rather busy. Don't worry about that. I was just in the mood for a break anyway. Besides, there's no better way to get hot scoops than talking to you, Rean. Although I'm guessing your sister would have plenty of gossip to share too, being the student council president and all. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh, and I'm definitely asking to interview you at some point, Ash. So keep an eye out for that. I think we all know what that would be about. Can't we just drop that? Yeah, I think that one's gonna stick with you. Huh? Wait, was it about the thing earlier that Micah... Okay, what the fuck happened? Either way, I think we made you stand for long enough. There are some chairs for meetings and the like over there. Why don't we go sit down? Everyone else has to stand. If you don't mind me asking, what brings you here anyway, Lind? I thought you were still doing your residency over at St. Ursula. I am, technically. After I finished helping out the branch campus, I started another year of study in Crossbell. But when I was here in Heimdallr for a training session, Crossbell got occupied, so here I am. That would explain it. So obviously, she decided to come spend some time with her favorite sister in the world. She's helping us with clerical work as a part-timer right now. We'll lend your company a bunch of bleeding arts. Well, even this said no. I was just gonna make her pretend to be me, either way. Pretend to be me. Either way, I win. That sounds very illegal. Just a little bit. I wouldn't put it past her for a second, though. Still, I don't think anyone saw this coming. The former Governor General suddenly declaring himself Supreme Leader of Crossbell. That's a shocker. The craziness you saw when you came in here is everyone trying to get a special issue ready about it all. Still, it's somewhat strange how little the general population has been... The general population has been reacting to the news. Everyone seems shockingly calm. I've been getting that impression during my time at the capital too. I imagine it's due in part to the fact that no one's able to communicate with anyone over in Crossbell. Maybe that lack of immediacy is keeping the reality of the situation from sinking in. Has the Chronicle conducted any opinion polls on the issue? We sure have, and I gotta say, I was surprised by what people thought the Empire should do in light of all this. Most people responded that we should try to avoid any major conflicts. That is somewhat surprising. Given the recent history of Erebonia, I would have assumed people would respond more belligerently. Or maybe maybe people are finally just sick of war. That would be my take as well. The Battle of Jormungand may have only lasted lasted one entire day. But the economic toll of our reparations and the mental toll on those who were conscripted cannot be ignored. It's taken half a year for us to get to the point where life's finally starting to go back to normal too. Indeed, people are still focused on securing their livelihoods. Of course, that's just your average Erebonian's take on the issue, not the government's stance. But neither the government nor His Majesty have cleared things up on that front yet. I tried asking the military for a statement a few times, but no dice. Now that I'm not surprised by. Still, thanks for the information. I feel like I have a better grasp of the situation now. You're very welcome. Now then, Rean Hofscoop-Schwarzer, why don't you tell me about how your little investigation is going? And don't play dumb, I know all about it. You do? Did they ask you to assist with the search, Vivi? Well, not quite. See, I first caught wind of it from a fellow reporter a while back. What, Nielsen? It was just a rumor at that point, but I got right to work trying to corroborate it. I hit up every source I had, from reporters to fellow Thor's alumni like Edo, Fee, and Monk. Eventually, Major Clay realized I was hot on the story. And let's be real, at that point, she really didn't have any options other than reaching out to me herself, so that's how I know. Wow. Well, that's really something. From anyone else, that story would surprise me, but from you, Vivi? I suppose that the last thing anyone wants to, I suppose the last thing anyone wants is an uninformed, hearsay-based version of that story getting out. Yeah, the true version's bad enough. The information was shared with me too, because I'm helping Vivi out. Unfortunately, I don't think we know any more than you do yet. Yeah, but if we catch word of anything, you'll be the first ones to know. So give us a call if you catch word of anything yourselves. Alright, will do. Alright, Lind and Vivi. The Slyer twin, Vivi the Slyer twin and a Thor's graduate. Her passion for always being in the know inspired her to become a journalist for the Imperial Chronicle. And Lind, the Shire twin and a Thor's graduate. She started a medical internship at St. Ursula after a brief nursing position at the branch campus. It was reassuring to see that Lynn's here, even if it's just by sheer chance. I'm worried about Rex though. I haven't heard from him ever since he left to take photos of the ceremony and the EDF appeared. Knowing him, I'm sure he's running around snapping pictures like his life depends on it. So he'll probably be fine, or he's probably fine, but still. Times like this, I'm reminded just how handy it is. It was when we had access to the Round of 7. It sure made gathering information a little easier when we could get in touch remotely no matter where we all were. I can only wonder how Gaius is doing now that he's back in Nord. That Sister Vivi's got a really good head on her shoulders. Her appearances aside, she couldn't be any less like Vivi if she tried. I wish we could take her out full time, to be honest. Right now, we're just up to our eyes at work because of what's happening in Crossbell. I just hope we don't see a repeat of 2 years ago. Give us a shot if you hear anything, alright? The United Nations story is going to be on the front page of the next issue. Do you have any sources on who might have info on the former Governor General? I could try, but I wouldn't expect much. This whole story is just so out of left field. It sounds like the government is going to issue another statement on Crossbell. I wonder if anyone's going to include a reaction from His Majesty. Maybe not, given how prickly a situation this is. Damn it, I can't get in touch with anyone in Crossbell at all. What am I gonna do? I need to gather more info, and I need to know what the new president of Coward is going to say in his statement too. Oh, have you finished speaking with Linda Vivi or Vivi and Linda already? Things are a little chaotic here right now, but you're welcome to make yourselves at home. And... oh? Huh? Oh, I guess maybe we had to... oh, okay, I think we have to, like, travel somewhere and then we can, like... get a... let me see. And just like that, we got the band back together. I guess so. So, any luck gathering info? Yes, now would be a good time to compare what we found. In that case, how about we meet at the... God damn it! I just left there! How about we meet at the cafe inside the department store? Great idea. Let's head there now. I just left! Oh?
Am I imagining things?
Oh.
Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing.
That's the way it's so dumb. We just left here, went out, and say, hey, now that we finished exploring, let's all meet back at the cafe that we just left. Spidey senses tingling. Oh boy. Although, who's... Oh, actually it might be... Maybe it's C. Totally not saying that based off of the title card. From looking at the title screen with Rean and that faint image of C in the background there. I mean, going off the anime opening too, like, they did clash. With also Swin and Nadia, I believe? Or was it just C? I don't remember. But, oh boy. It's a little early, but heck, I'm down for... Hey, Million, watch your language. I'm down for lunch. Forget tea time. How about we take meal time? Milliam, I think you've eaten enough. More than enough. A call? Representative Regnitz? Greetings, Rean. My apologies for contacting you out of the blue like this. I was wondering if by chance you might have met with the rest of Class 7 by now. We did get together with the investigation group in the capital not too long ago, in fact. I take it you have some idea of what's going on with us. More or less. But not like back when the Intelligence Bureau was under direct control of the government. Man, it's wild that we have a direct line to the head of government, huh? About that, there is a matter of utmost importance I must discuss with you all. Assuming you haven't eaten yet, I'd love to discuss it over lunch. Great timing. Let's all grab a bite together. It'll be our pleasure. Much appreciated. I'll be waiting at Der Himmel, a hotel in the Garnier District. Oh, and please, don't feel rushed. I have plenty of time. Alright, thank you as always. Representative Regnitz wants to discuss something with us directly. Perhaps he's learned something pertaining to the incident. Either way, I think we could count on something juicy. Der Himmel, right? That's a fancy hotel in the Garnier District. Lunch at a hotel, huh? Consider me pumped. How about you, Eustace? Please, I'm begging you. Don't forget your table manners. It seems we still have a bit of free time. It would be best to tie up any loose threads now while we have the chance. Right, this could be a good opportunity to investigate the Garnier District. Once we're all set, let's head to the hotel. Oh boy, okay. Now would be the time to get ready for the museum, but I think we're gonna need to grind a little bit to get everyone's defenses up to snuff. Otherwise, we're gonna get obliterated. Again. And we'll certainly need the boots as well. Oh. Actually, hold on. How many droplets do we have now? Oh right, we don't have the Azure droplets to level people up. Right, not here. Right. Okay. Okay, I did save already. But I think I might call it another early session though. Like, I think I might need to take the next night off or have a non-reading intensive game for tomorrow. Also how I'm feeling either way with either doing a different game to not read as much, or just chilling in general. But yeah, I can't read anymore tonight. My throat's really feeling it. So, yeah, okay. We'll continue this another time, and maybe I can try to fit in some off-stream grinding so I can get some emblems on everyone. Because, again, we're gonna need it for this freaking fight. I would have liked to do a little bit of Grim Dawn, actually, but nah, I think I need to take it easy. Like, I'll probably just do, like, Grim Dawn and just, like, what was it, Grim Dawn off stream to just chill with and watch a couple of streams, but yeah, my voice can't take it anymore.